Family, my God, today. Thank you all so much who were able to adjust your time because I had to change today's live today. I do humbly apologize, but the thing about it is it's time. Mama has to upgrade. My computer let me know that I'm doing a bit too much today. So yeah, I had to handle some things with my studio because apparently I'm doing a bit too much and it's starting to break down on me. So if you could donate to the computer fund, go right ahead. I'm going to need all the help that I can get. My God, today. Also, yes, guys, I know about Nini. I just found out as well. I do plan on doing a live about that tonight. Here's the thing. I will only do that live tonight if my baby can handle it. I'm going to do this live with my lovely Arnold. And if she starts acting up after this live, I'm going to move that Nini live to tomorrow. Or maybe I'll find another way to connect with you guys on maybe my phone or something like that. But yeah, we got to get a computer a break. Oh, Lord. At the beginning of the year, my God, today. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Arnold and I were like chatting before we got on, and Arnold got a lot to say. So listen, we gonna hear him today, child. So thank you all again so much for your patience and the time change and understanding that. Also, thank you for sending me the people that you wanted me to. You can use my computer. Thank you, TIK.Star. Her computer's worse. Jeez. Like hers is older than mine, but thank you so much, TIK.Star. Anyway, also thank you so much to sending me the people that you wanted us to discuss as well. Some of these people, I have no idea who they are. I think the two that I don't know who they are, I think it's from the new show, something rivalry. Heated Rivalry. I think that's where they're from, but we will talk about it. Without further ado, Arnold, you ready? Yes!
Hey, Star fam.
How are you?
I'm ugh. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. I'm just like you.
We had a
It's
little stress
we're
before
13
we got
days
on.
in, and that's
Yeah,
how the year's going.
it's a lot going on. We had a little stress session before you guys got on because we're kind of in the same space right now. But
Mm-hmm.
it's going to get better. It's
But
going
yeah,
brighter
it can
days are
only it can only.
brighter days are ahead. Besides that, what else is going on with you, Arnold?
I mean, work is work. I had a big
Mhm.
milestone today at work.
What's the milestone?
I hit the goal at work. So I'm bonusing. I'm doing all the things.
What's the
So,
goal?
huh?
What
Would
what
you?
was, what was your goal?
I hit $1 million in sales with my company. So
I know that's right.
that's a big thing.
Congrats.
Yes. And I'm off today. So I woke up and I'm getting like texts and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, if these people don't leave me alone, it is my day off. But then it's like, oh, congratulations. And I'm like,
Oh yes.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's so cool. Now, Arnold, you don't have to tell us like the location of where you're at, but do you want to let the Star family know like where you work, like what do you do? So because I mean you're doing 1 million in sales. What kind of sales?
All right, so I'm not gonna say yet because it's a little sketchy as far as
Okay,
what's
okay,
going
okay.
on. But I work in basically I work in luxury retail.
Mhm.
So I'm a personal shopper. So it's shoes and handbags and clothes and like all the designer stuff. That's what I do. So um yeah, so
Luxury.
it's
Okay.
harder to make
Yeah,
$1 million now because
yeah.
spending is down, and then there's like company politics and things
It's harder, but
happening.
you did it.
Yeah, I did it. I did it,
Okay.
and it was it was a nice surprise on my day off. They kind of keep you up.
Yeah.
They keep you updated when like the closer you get because I don't really like operate. I'm not one of those people who is like checking my numbers and blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Blah. And also like when you get past a certain amount, it's like if I'm at 500,000, I'm not checking every sale till 1 million. It's just like if I get there, I get there. So I don't really keep track of it in that way. But like management is like, oh, you 20K away, you 14K away, you know what I mean. So it
Awesome,
is that
Arnold.
kind of thing. So I never really know when to expect it,
Mhm.
because I don't monitor it. After a
Yeah.
certain while, it's like
Mhm.
because one sale could get you there, one return could take you out of there. So
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
so
You're right.
yeah, but I did it, and
You
it is
did.
what it is, and
It
it was on my
is
day
what
off,
it
and so
is.
I'm having a little
Yes, congrats. You deserve. So
thank
proud of
you,
you.
thank you, thank you.
So, did you watch the Golden Globes?
Hell no, absolutely not.
I told y'all, get ready. So, Arnold, what are your thoughts about the Golden Globes?
So here's the thing, I for before we even start the fashion, I think it's pretty common knowledge that the Golden Globes is a really controversial award show.
Mm-hmm.
They actually canceled it what was that, 2 years ago, 3 years
Yeah.
ago? They canceled it because people were not fucking with it. They said it was tone deaf. I didn't realize, but like the voting process is not like the Oscars. Like it's
Yeah.
not an academy of, notable actors and directors who make up the academy. It's really just people who like, oh yeah, we like this movie at the Golden Globes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a board. It's privately owned. The man who just bought it, and he just bought it because it was in such dire straits,
Mm-hmm.
and people were like, you know, kind of refusing to go, and companies. I think it's been taken off the air twice, in fact, like because of controversy because of
Mm-hmm.
it. So, the new company who bought it is like headed by it's two guys, but one of them is this man Jay Penske, and
Mm-hmm.
he's like a billionaire heir. Penske trucks, moving trucks and stuff like that. And he's pretty fucking terrible. Like he's pretty fucking terrible. Like most, white billionaires are. But he also owns Variety and
Yeah.
Deadline and Billboard. He
Yeah.
owns like all the industry rags. So
Yeah.
it's very and this major award show. So it's very weird to get like
Mhm.
transparency and to feel like this is really like a fair
Yeah.
award show because one, it's not voted on, like the voting party. Oh, so essentially they were just openly taking bribes.
Yeah.
Studios were just like taking them, whoever the voting members, like out to dinner on
Mhm.
yachts and stuff like that. So like they were pretty much openly taking bribes, and that's why it didn't get shut down, but they were just like, we're not airing it for a year. Now someone else bought it, and though he's not like openly taking bribes, he is still kind of taking bribes, and he himself is like a really, really controversial figure, like a really bad person, like abusive to women. He like pissed on a woman recently, like not recently, but a couple years ago. He like publicly peed on some woman and insulted her. And he owns all these companies and like buries stories that come out about him. And it's like these are the industry rags though. Billboard, Deadline, Variety, all of that. And it's just like this is weird. But the big thing is it aired on CBS. And if you know, like I know, and I know you know,
Woo!
I'm not watching near thing on CBS.
Mhm.
CBS used to be great. It's fully compromised. Like I'm not saying that um this show was,
Yeah.
but I'm just not giving them they not getting a view out of me.
Mhm.
They not getting a view out of me. No, no. So no,
Okay.
I did not watch.
And
I did not
well,
watch.
I'm the same way. Here's the thing. I don't. It is very heartbreaking to see what CBS has become.
It's heartbreaking.
Not like no shade, but I'm gonna give it up for my girl ABC because ABC is that girl.
Yeah,
I
ABC is.
and NBC and like Peacock more than anything. So CBS wasn't really on my radar like that, but I
No.
tap in and out from time to time, right? But I just have been like looking at some things from that network now, and it is like Fox News on crack with a dash of TBN. It's so crazy because I'm just like, there was no issue. You
There
didn't
was
need to change anything. So what is the reason for doing this and just losing that customer base? It just does not make any sense, and it's so disappointing. So when I saw that the Golden Globes were on CBS, for me, I knew what it was. I knew
yeah,
what it was going to be. I knew that any award show that was going to be on CBS is going to have to be an award show that's going to bend the knee, that's going to kiss the ring
right.
of this administration. And because of the time that we're in, I wasn't looking for a lot of awards for sinners. And I know a lot of people were looking for that, but I'm just like, we're not going to get a lot of Black and people of color and marginalized community accolades from the award shows this season because, like Arnold has beautifully explained, Hollywood has been bought, and Hollywood has been bought by this administration, and it's going everything's going to look very scary, but you, the viewer, you have your opinion and you have the power, which is your money and your views, and you should put that to the art that you think deserves it.
Yes.
I
And
don't
that and
think
that
you
goes
should.
for, not to cut you off, that goes for
Yeah,
anything. That goes for where you shop. That goes
yep.
for if you're going to use Uber or Lyft, if you're going to use DoorDash, if you're going to
Mhm.
that goes for anything. Like you don't have to be out in the streets, you don't have to be, but what you do control is your pocketbook. And I think that and what you consume, you know what I mean? I also think that it's funny that you mentioned Sinners because that goes back to like the Jay Penske of it all. Because like when Billboard did their, I mean, not Billboard, I'm sorry, Rolling Stone did their like top movies of the year, they didn't even like have Sinners. Sinners was like the top movie of the year though, like by views.
Uh-huh.
Like what did it make, like $300 million or something like that? Uh oh, you
Well,
broke me.
Variety was already putting out hit pieces on Center.
Yeah,
Oh no, I'm breaking up.
you're fine now.
Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Let me know if y'all can see it. I'm fine. Okay. Variety had already put a hit piece out on Sinners. So we kind of knew, what is it? Marty Supreme.
Marty
We knew that
Supreme.
that was going to be the great white hype. Yeah, Marty Supreme. Because as soon as they were tearing down Sinners, they were building up Marty Supreme, and Marty Supreme hadn't even come out at that point. So we kind of already knew what the great white hope was going to be, and it, unfortunately happened to be Marty Supreme. So we
Mhm.
kind of already knew where this was going, especially if you're in the industry. You kind of already knew. That's why you have people like Ben Stiller, Patrick. I cannot say that last name. It sounds like a racial slur, but his daddy is Arnold, the bodybuilder. He was.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I can't say it. I'm gonna slip up. I'm gonna slip up. He was coming out in support of Sinners. Tom Cruise saw what Variety was doing. He started buying out theaters for people to see the movie. Like a lot of people, a lot of juggernauts were coming out and giving Sinners their support because
Oh,
they saw.
Hollywood for sure was because they
Yeah,
like, what are y'all doing? Yeah.
yeah, they knew the fix was in, so a lot of people started sending in the industry started sending their supports to Sinners, and I thought that was great. I thought that was a beautiful way to show unity within the artist community. Uh,
I do think, and don't get me wrong, when we critique the Golden Globes, it is a critique of the Golden Globes. It's not a critique of the artists who were nominated and who
Absolutely
won
not.
and went. They really did they really did the thing all through the year. Like even the Ben Stiller thing, Ben Stiller is like, how are you minimizing a opening this big? Like, no movie is doing this. Like, how are y'all writing
That
articles about how it's a
Ben Stiller
disappointment?
off.
Yeah,
He
it
was
really
just
pissed me off.
it made 60 million within 42 hours. How
Yeah,
is
like,
that
what are you
bad?
talking? How was that bad?
It literally just came out. And there are movies that have come out years before that have not done what Sinners has done.
Yeah,
So, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I will say this, at least the red carpet was nice.
the red carpet was nice.
There were some cute looks.
Yeah.
We are going to get into it. I also have you guys' suggestions as well. So I'm gonna try to share my screen because I wanted to present my pictures, but StreamYard said that my file was too large. Please send suggestions if you know of a better streaming service because me and her is about to break up. So let me share my screen to get the looks and we can go through them together. Gotta do much better because it has to be a better streaming service. Kempire, what do you use if you're in the chat? Let me know. Maybe it's just time for me to upgrade, child. Gotta do much better. Ooh, this is so ghetto. I'm about to show y'all my Canva. This is so ghetto, but this is what I have to do because StreamYard doesn't want to upload my file. Oh my God. Can y'all see it?
Mm-mm. No.
Oh, hold on, hold on.
Live broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Give me a second. Hold on. Shut up, Arnold.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right.
there it is. There it is. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We this is so ghetto. When we have our TV show, y'all remember where we started. Okay. Uh, okay. There we go. Let me try to make this larger. Oh my God. How is she looking? This isn't working for me. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Sorry, Star Fam. I don't like how that looks. We're perfectionists over here. So I'm gonna upload these one by one. This is what we're gonna have to do. Be nice. We got 40 pictures to get through.
40?
Yes, I sent you the updated list from the Star Family suggestions, Arnold.
No, was this the updated list?
Yes, I sent it today.
No, you only sent me one list. You said there is an updated list.
You liked it.
Yeah, wait.
Arnold, you liked the comment.
Yeah, it says updated list, but there's no list.
It's wait a minute. It's showing that I sent it on my side.
You told me that you updated the list. I thought you updated the list that you had initially sent me. And I'm like, okay.
Sent. Oh crap.
You see it? I'm like, she updated the list. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm telling you, I'm gonna get off this live and I'm gonna act like this day never happened. I don't know what's going on today. I don't know what's going on today, but whoever tried to put roots on me, it backfired. My God, today. Oh Lord. And now my computer is stuck. So how are you, Arnold? How are you? Oh shoot.
So I actually, while we're doing this, I actually feel very much like Mark Ruffalo. If we saw Mark Ruffalo.
Okay, go ahead, little Mark.
Because, Mark Ruffalo, actually, I really wish we could do Mark's outfit, but I didn't see anything. I think like what he said, like overshadowed everything because I didn't see anything about what he was wearing. I really liked his outfit. I thought he looked great. But
Arnold,
they
pause for a second. Pause for a second. Mm-hmm. Guys, I'm going to step out for like 5 minutes. Arnold is going to have the floor. My computer is making me nervous. So I'm going to step out. Arnold's going to have the floor. He's going to rant about the Golden Globes, and I will come back. Have fun, Arnold.
Wait, what are you going to do?
I have to, like, my computer is like,
is it overheating well, again? So
it's overheating. It's freezing. It's a lot of stuff happening right now. So let me get out and I'm going to reconfigure and come back. But it's yours. You got it.
Okay.
You ready?
All right. Guys, I'm not going to rant about the Golden Globes really that much. I was just going to address Mark Ruffalo because they approached him on the red carpet as they do everybody. And they asked him like, oh, how do you feel? Like, how are you feeling? And he was like, I mean, I'm not feeling good. Like, I'm not feeling good. It's hard to pretend. And I think that's like a big theme of the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes happened the day after or 2 days after, I'm not sure, of, after a woman was murdered in Minneapolis, like brutally murdered in broad daylight and on film. And, there's public outrage, as there should be. I'm outraged. Y'all should be outraged. Nikki is outraged. The entire country should be outraged that the government is shooting people in the streets and bringing these masked men to shoot people in the streets and harass people in the streets. And so it's very strange, and it feels very like tone deaf to have these award shows, to have these big things. We addressed it during the Met Gala. People are starving. People are afraid. Horrible things are happening. Yet you have people in Hollywood who are wearing pretty dresses and tuxedos, and they receiving awards and drinking Dom Perignon and all that. And it's just very weird. So I'm very, very glad that Mark Ruffalo said something, and he was, not fake. Like, I can't pretend like, I'm here for work, but I can't pretend like I'm not impacted by what's going on, or what's happening in this country is very bad, and he feels a way about it, and he addressed it on the red carpet, and I commend him for that. He also wore a Be Good pin, a Stop Ice pin, like a lot of people did. Tessa Thompson did. Wanda Sykes did. Like several people had these pins on in honor of Renee Good, who was murdered. And I just really, really liked that he spoke about it. And when Nikki and I were going over this, I'm like, it feels weird to even just be doing a review of this award show when so many other things are happening. It feels a little having the award show, of course everything is planned in advance, but having this award show when there's such like upheaval in the country, like you're having an award show but there's protests all over the country, and essentially we have like a fascist dictator who is like making millions and millions of Americans' lives horrible. That's not like my opinion. It's kind of what's happening. So yeah, I'm really glad that Mark Ruffalo spoke up about that and wasn't fake. And to be honest, wearing pins is nice. More of them should have done that. Like they really had a platform and really could have been like, you know what, this feels weird to even be here. Like it's a work event because that's what it is. It looks fun for us, but it's a work event for them. It just feels weird to be watching them, just like I'm sure it's weird for them to be there. But like so many Americans, like myself, like we were just talking about, we just march on and go to work like everything is normal when things are really not normal. But they have a much bigger platform than us and they have a much bigger reach than us. And I like that he said it. And I think that more people should have said it. I actually wish more people would have boycotted the show like I boycotted watching it. But I'm glad it happened. And we're gonna talk about the fashions, but that's my little 2 cents for that. But I will also say a couple people did, like Nikki and I were just talking about CBS. The host, Nikki Glazer, did mention she did roast CBS and talk about how CBS News is so heavily edited. Never watched CBS News. How it's so heavily edited and basically everyone in the industry knows that CBS is like bullshit now, especially CBS News because it was recently purchased by an insane fascist billionaire, not the president, but another insane fascist billionaire. Um she also roasted Leo DiCaprio, which probably should have, it's been a thing happening, but it's fun to happen. People did step up a little bit, but a lot of Hollywood is like cowardice because Hollywood is in like a really, really weird place. The industry is not just because of like politics or anything. Like you got all these tech giants who are buying up the studios. They don't really care about movies. They just want to make money. And it's just like they don't really care about art. It's a tough time in Hollywood like it is all over the country. But yeah, that was the Golden Globes. And again, I did not watch. If y'all watched, please get in the comments and tell us about the show because Nikki and I are just here to give some commentary about the fashions and, a little social commentary like we do. She just messaged me, so let me see what's going on
It
with her.
was the updated list. You know what? Here's the thing, guys. I was fixing my little situation. I feel like I'm good. I feel like I'm good. She's not screaming anymore. I feel like I'm good. I was going to hop in a little earlier, but Arnold, you did so well.
Thank you.
You did so well. I'm so proud of you. So, guys, we're not going to do it as pretty as I wanted to do it, but we're going to do it. The first look that we have is, of course, the beautiful. Wait, let me move us. The beautiful Wunmi Musaku.
Musaku, yes.
Musaku. Arnold, what is? Oh, first of all, when I saw her, I teared up. She looked so beautiful and she was so happy to be pregnant. She was just gripping that belly in every picture. I was tearing up like she was my best friend announcing her pregnancy. She looked so gorgeous and happy.
She does.
What is our girl wearing?
She is wearing custom Matthew Reisman. I think she looks so pretty. I love like chocolate complected black people in colors like yellow and orange and like any bright color
Mm-hmm.
looks so good on like a brown skin tone, and I
Mm-hmm.
just think she looks amazing. She's obviously glowing because she's pregnant. She looks great.
Yeah.
This is her second child. I think she looks great. Like I think she looks great. It also looks like appropriate for like her pregnant
Yes.
body. Like I think she looks so pretty.
She just looked amazing on that red carpet. The way that dress flowed, just gorgeous. And what I also love about her is that she always spotlights her natural hair. She just like
Yeah.
Ray, they're always doing great things with their hair. Like no, how normally people will throw on a wig or something. They're always highlighting their natural hair in some kind of way with braids and adornments. I absolutely love it. I also what was I going? I was going to say something about this dress. If it comes back to me, I'll bring it back up. But I just love the dress. I love the way it flowed. I love the way it looked on her. She was just a vision to me. Oh, here's what I was going to say: the Rice are picking up, collecting Black women like infinity stones. And the reason why I noticed that because this dressing Black women for award shows, that used to be Christian Siriano. Now he's all over this red carpet, but the
Yeah,
Rice,
he is.
they dressed a lot of Black women this award season. And I'm just like, oh, Christian, the Rice
Hmm.
are coming.
Her stylist is a Black woman as well, Shamila
Oh,
Hay.
her whole team is Black.
Yeah.
She
Oh, okay.
okay. She about it. She
Yeah.
is about it. And she was on the red carpet and she was talking about how impactful Sinners was to her spiritually and
Oh.
she's just really a really great person. She's always talked about the Black American experience. She is Nigerian British. And she talks about how she acclimated into the Black American community and just the different ways in how her identity played in her experience here because she was talking about how her I think now husband who is Black American when they got pulled over and she just never experienced anything like this. They got pulled over and when the police pulled them over, he looked at her, he said, "You speak." And she was like, "Why do you want me to speak? I'm Blacker than you." And he was like, "You have a British accent. They're going to, treat you a little differently because of your accent." And she was like, that was just something that was like a real eye-opening experience for her. But she's always been very open and honest about the Black immigrant experience here in America and also the Black American experience and how they intertwine. And that's something that before I even saw her acting, that really drew me to her. That even when she was so new, she was using her platform to really advocate for the Black community. So that's my
I
girl.
didn't know that. That's
Yes,
interesting.
that's how I found out about her. I didn't even see her work. I found her through advocacy.
Oh.
Such an amazing person, and she looks great. Now, guys, be prepared. Be prepared. Next up, we have the one and only Alondria. Ah, a vision. A vision. We don't even need to mention that show where she's from. That girl got on the red carpet, and I told you the paparazzi went crazy. They were screaming for her, and like she's twisting all around, trying to get the perfect photo. She was taking so many pictures. Her handler had to be like, "Girl, we gotta go." But they were screaming for her so much. And I'm telling you, I'm only going to mention this show once. It has no importance to her name, but there is no contestant that has ever in Love Island's history that has ever been on that show that has had a run like this.
Right.
She has become a legitimate celebrity within weeks, months. It has not even been a year for this woman.
Yeah, it wasn't even a year. Didn't it come on in the summer?
Yes. And people, paparazzi at the Golden Globes are screaming her freaking name.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
And I've never seen an episode of Love Island, so I don't really know anything. I know it's a show. I know it's a competition show, but I don't know nothing about it. But yeah, so how do you think she got so big? Like what?
Black women.
But
because
it's a lot of
that show and the fan base was trying to crush her, and black women said, "Not on my watch," and pushed her to the top. And look at God's work.
do
My God,
you
today.
do people win Love Island, or is winning just like you have a partner?
Yeah, you win because America votes on who they think is the most deserving of
Did
like
she
who
win?
they think found love. No, she came in second place.
But like deserving of what? Isn't it like a couple show?
Yeah, deserving like not who deserves the money because they think that they found love on the island.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
listen, these people never find love on the island. These kids come on the show to get some money, a nice check.
Right. Right,
Good
right,
for
right.
them. Good for them. But America or whatever nation is watching the show votes to put the couple that they think has actually found love on Love Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
the
not like
show don't even make
a
sense.
bachelor where like you win because you get with the person.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Um. So, what is she wearing?
She's wearing custom Christian Siriano.
Yeah,
Christian Siriano.
I knew about the titties
And
because
this is
he knows how to do
he
a bust.
really knows how to do a bust. He really knows how to do a bust. This is a beautiful color too. This like emerald green. This is gorgeous. She again, like I think that like a big thing that whenever I see her, it's always like I don't know how she keeps the schedule because I don't know when she sleep because she's at every fashion show, every red carpet. Because like what's she doing at these Golden Globes? But she there, everything is custom, and she looks beautiful. Like she looks beautiful, and this color looks gorgeous on her, and she always picks like a nice, she's not always in like a jewel tone, but she does know that jewel tone suits her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she looks really, really great. The way this fit her, and whatever they're doing to her skin, iconic. She looked great from head to toe. I absolutely love this. Somebody, when she was taking pictures, somebody screamed poison ivy.
No, I bet you if you ask her what she do to her skin, it's probably like a baby, like a Vaseline gel or
Yeah, I
something.
think it's Vaseline. Oh, it
Yeah.
is Vaseline because her stylist showed her putting it on her, and the Vaseline sold out within seconds.
It's like the gel.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep.
Mhm.
She is the moment. My God, today. Critical Thinker says Siriano's confidence and tailoring are outstanding. It absolutely is.
He's a tailor. He can
Yes.
cut a dress. He's not just making looks. He actually is cutting this stuff on people.
He
Yes.
has it. Next up, we have Chase Infinity from One Battle After Another. I believe she played Leonardo DiCaprio's daughter in the film. I
Okay.
believe. I haven't seen the movie, but I want to say this. I don't know who she's wearing. I want to say I love when young starlets have fun on the red carpet, and this was so fun and so cute. She looked like a little tulip. What are your thoughts, Arnold?
I think it's so funny because I keep hearing her name. She's wearing Louis Vuitton.
Oh, okay.
I keep hearing her name and I'm like, who is Chase Infinity? Like you actually did send me a list and I'm like, New Hollywood got some interesting names, and she's like the one. So, and I know that ain't her real name. I'm sorry. Is that what your mom named
Well,
you?
it probably if our parents are millennials, it probably is.
Oh, it could be.
It probably is.
It very well could be. Yeah, she is in One Battle After Another. This is custom Louis Vuitton because this is not nothing I ever seen on the Louis Vuitton runway. As a matter of fact, I don't even see Louis Vuitton runway shows anymore. Like I really could not tell you anything about Louis Vuitton ready to wear outside of the accessories. And I can tell you about Louis Vuitton men's because it's designed by Pharrell. Louis Vuitton women's just does not hit for me. But I do think that this is like a beautiful dress. And I do think that this is obviously like a red carpet dress. No one's wearing this like day to day. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous like, and it looks like well constructed, but I wouldn't have immediately, and I'm obviously it's custom because I wouldn't have immediately thought this was Louis Vuitton. So,
it has to be something because when you said that, I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I would have never thought, but she looks great. I love the hair. I love the chandelier earrings, and I love how this is just it shines so bright on her, and it's just so fun. When the day comes where I can show video, the way this sparkled when she walked, Stunning.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I loved it. Next up, we have
And I'm sorry, really, she's styled by Wayman and Micah, and they probably are like my
oh
favorite, like the stylist duo in Hollywood right now.
yeah,
I
you
love
love them. You
it.
love
Hmm.
women, Michael. Next up, we have in a winner tonight, Teyana Taylor.
Winner.
She won Best Supporting Actress for
Hmm.
One Battle After Another.
And it was really an upset because everybody thought they what's the name of that movie? Oh my gosh. Aunt Gladys. Everybody thought Aunt Gladys was gonna get it.
Aunt Gladys. Who is
Yeah.
that? I only know Gladys Knight. Who is Aunt Gladys?
Aunt Gladys from oh my god, you don't make me seem the movie
Hamlet?
is like, huh?
Is it Hamlet?
No. It was like the big horror movie of the year.
Sinners?
Weapons.
Okay, yeah. Oh, they thought that she was
Was
going to
Sinners a
win?
horror?
Yes.
From
Sinners
Weapons.
is
Yeah.
her. Oh,
Yeah, Amy Madigan.
Busola said that Chase Infinity is a ambassador for Louis
I
Vuitton.
literally was about to say,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that Louis Vuitton is going to get her to be an ambassador, and I did not know
yeah.
that. So thank you, Basola.
It's smart, especially for how much press One Battle After Another is getting.
Bad press, or you just said press?
No, I said press. How much it's
Oh, just
smart for
press.
to have her up there, as an
Oh,
ambassador. I would snag up anybody from Sinners in One Battle After Another. I would do it immediately since everybody's talking
right,
about them.
right. So Tiana is wearing, yeah, Tiana is wearing Schiaparelli Couture, and you did you get a picture of the back?
Oh no! Let me. While you talk about it, I'll bring it up on my phone.
Because she kept talking about her party in the back. She said everybody who interviewed her, she was talking about her party in the back. And then when she won, she said, "Oh, y'all got to get my party in the back." Ironically, I did not like the party in the back. I loved this
Woo!
dress, but the part in the back, I'm like, why did they just throw that in there? It just looks kind of like random to me. I'm like, this is a gorgeous dress. Why would they throw that in there? She just, you'll see it. She had a little like cleavage, a little butt cleavage.
Oh, that's what she wanted you to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't see she turned right around. She kept turning around.
I mean, it's cute.
It's cute.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. No.
It's the behind. It's a bow. It's a bow on the butt. I
It's
get
a
it.
bow on the butt.
I get it. I see what she's trying to do. But see, here's the thing about Miss Lady. The body is so crazy. She can wear anything.
Yeah, she can wear anything. And she's
So it's like she has a body that is just like nothing that she wears will be the star. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
the body will always be the star of whatever she's wearing. So I thought this dress was cute, but it's just like body tea. That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
about. That's what I'm looking
I
at.
think that's
The
like her
dress is a cute
signature.
dress, but what dress on her ain't cute?
Right. Everything's been looking good on her.
Yeah,
Everything's been looking
great.
good. I actually love what she wore to, I believe, the Critics' Choice Awards a couple weeks ago, which was no, at the Palm Springs Film Festival on the red carpet. She
What you
looked
wear?
amazing. And she does she's Wayman and Micah too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They've been doing really good with her. How long have they been with her? Because
I don't know.
we
They've
watched
been
her
around for a while. I don't know
makeup.
how long they've been with her, but it's phenomenal.
Okay, she looked good. Let's
I'm
move on. Oh, you got anything else to say?
I know that they're her yeah, I'm looking. I know that they're her stylist. I'm trying to see if I can find the credit for that night. I'm pretty sure that if they're her regular stylist, that's who she used that night. But I'm just trying to. I'm not really seeing who styled her that night, but I know that she typically works with them
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if she did them that night, but she looked amazing.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
always looks good though.
And you know what? I was going to say this too, and I think I said it about her before. I think for a while she was just, she was going through her divorce and she was, trying new things. I think she was trying to really pick a lane because it's like, is she a singer? Is she a dancer? Is she an actress? Like, is she just like an internet personality? I think that especially after this, she's going to be like, I am an actress. Like, that is my lane. She's also in that new Ryan Murphy show, All
Oh yeah.
Spare. And this was a huge movie directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. As you see, it's been nominated for all these awards. I'm sure it's going to be nominated for several Oscars and stuff. Like, I think that she's going to be like, now I'm like a respected actress. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I
Of
love that for
course.
her. But that's like,
Of course she's going to believe that because look at what's
yeah.
happening. It's like
Yeah,
she
it's,
got a
it's it's real. It's real. It's not like
yeah,
just her
she's an
belief. Like
actress
she,
now.
yeah,
She is legitimate.
yeah,
And she's probably if they I don't know if they've come out already, but she's probably getting nominated for an Oscar.
yeah. I think she probably
No
will.
way. There's no way she's not getting nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah. The Golden
Next,
Globes is a pretty good like indicator
yeah,
typically.
well, the SAG Awards is even better.
The
That's how
SAG
you
Awards is even
really know
better,
what's
yeah.
going on with that.
Didn't they
Next up,
change the
we
SAG Award?
have
I know you're a member of SAG. They changed the
yeah,
name, right? Yeah.
it's the Actors Awards now.
Yeah. Stupid.
Mm, I
Stupid.
did not vote on that nonsense, but it's the Actors Awards, and I guess they're calling it the Actors Awards because maybe they're breaking away from
SAG?
no, from the rest of the award shows. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
sure, but I wish they would have went back to that because I liked SAG After just felt esteemed. You know what I
It
mean?
feels
Actor
esteemed.
awards, okay.
It feels
next,
esteemed.
next up, we have the another expecting a Sinners cast member,
Mhm.
Haley Steinfeld.
Steinfeld, yeah. Or as I like to call her, boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, I love her.
I knew you were going to say that. I wonder if she worked with a dialect coach. Woo!
Because it
What's
was perfect.
her career?
I'm like, oh, this is a black
Huh?
woman. This is a black woman saying this.
Well, the
She's
black community is trying to claim her because
she's mixed. She's
50%
mixed
black
though.
American.
She's mixed with quite a few things. She's not black, but she's mixed.
Yeah, wait, listen, this is the white woman, Black America. This is a white woman, and that's
But
okay.
no, but no, I think she's like half Jewish, half Filipino or something.
It's some negra in there too.
But yeah, and a little bit black. But anyway, um, she's wearing custom Prada. And I
Okay.
thought she looked so pretty. Like, I think this is so pretty. I'm always like, I don't know why, but I'm always like not weirded out whenever I see like Prada on the red carpet. I'm like, Prada, like when you look at a Prada runway show, you never see gowns. You know what I mean? If they do a gown for the red carpet, it's
Mm-hmm.
custom because
Yeah.
they don't really present gowns that I see. But, and this doesn't look like Prada to me, but this is so pretty. I did see some people saying that this kind of washes her out. I do get that because it is her skin tone, but it also is very like, not sequins, but it has like little crystals and stuff like that on it. And she's also wearing that necklace, which like breaks it up a little bit. So you really get to see the separation and it doesn't just look like her skin. And she also looked glowing and happy. And I thought she looked so pretty. Her face was kind of like spreading a little bit, but I thought she looked so pretty. And I really like her. Like she's one of my like favorite young actresses in Hollywood who I think has been around for a while and who I do think will be around for a while. Also,
Yeah.
when she did her little pop album, I actually liked a couple of her songs. I'm
She
not going to lie.
sings.
The little like pop girly in me really liked her. So I really like her and I think she looks really pretty. And she's pregnant with her first child by what's her husband, Josh Allen, right?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about no sports ball.
He's like the highest paid like quarterback in the NFL or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, crazy because I was like, what? Because I don't watch sports ball either,
Are you
but
sure he's the highest paid? Because he just got there.
He's like the highest paid in
Oh,
his position. Yeah. Which was
okay.
surprising to me because I don't think he's like the best one, but I
Hmm.
think he probably just had the best contract. But yeah, he's like really big. Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay, Haley.
Yeah.
Amen.
She was great.
Hopefully y'all got married in LA. I, I thought that she looked cute. I really,
I thought
really
she was cute. Yeah.
I mean, it did kind of wash her out, but it wasn't about her. It was about that baby bump. Mother wanted you
Mhm.
to see that. She
I
is,
thought it still looked pretty though. Like even with
yeah,
the washout, I thought it looked really pretty.
yeah, she looks good. She
Yeah.
looks good. I actually thought the necklace was a part of the dress.
No, I don't think it's a part of the
No,
dress.
it's not.
And
I thought
no,
so.
it's
I thought so.
the necklace is from Reposi. It's from a jeweler called Reposi, and it's
Mhm.
not crystals in it. Like when you zoom in, it's like little. It is like silver beading all over it, and it really does look like her
Oh,
skin with silver beading all over. I think it looks really pretty. But like, yeah, the necklace and you can see
yeah.
her rings are from Reposi, a designer named Gaia
Oh,
Reposi. Yeah,
all right,
I
Propose.
think it looks pretty.
Next up, we have.
It's back to Ariana Grande, and I'm so glad that it's Ariana Grande because I was sick of seeing Galinda everywhere. I was sick of Galinda. She said, I'm going to gain 10 pounds, which ain't nothing, but I'm gaining a little weight. The hair is going back to my natural state. And, she's an Italian woman again. Okay. Shout out to
Here's
her.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This I tried to find a picture of her where she wasn't in this. I don't know what is going her and Cynthia. I don't know what this movie is doing to them, but it's like every picture. I'm like, girl, what the hell is going on? Every picture she's doing this. It's like, what is happening in Hollywood?
They really got into character.
Yeah,
And
it's
let me
something.
tell you,
You know what? You know what I think is happening, and I can say this as a theater kid. The weirdest out of all theater kids are the musical theater kids. Something happens with them, especially when they are doing like a really popular show. They go beyond method acting,
the
and
character consumes them.
the character consumes them. So I honestly think that they are living their lives as these characters. I don't know if they're ever going to break character, but it needs to happen soon. This is
I felt
weird.
like
It's
this
fun at
broke. I
first.
felt like this
Now
broke.
it's getting weird, Arnold. It's like the movie. Is there another Wicked? Please, God, no.
No.
Thank the Lord. We got to get them back. This is scary. Every picture she's. What's
But no,
going on?
I feel like this was the first time in a long time where she came as Ariana and didn't come as Glinda. Like she's wearing black. The hair is not, that blonde that was the same color as her skin tone. The makeup still
Well,
was a
she's
little.
still doing that eyeliner thing, the white
I do
eyeliner thing.
not
So
like.
I don't.
I never like her makeup.
Well,
Never like her. It's
listen.
like white
I got to be
powder.
honest with you. I don't. I do not like cultural appropriation. I do not think it is. I think it's absolutely demonic. I have to be honest. Her Black American phase, she ate. That was her best look. That was her best look. It's wrong, but somehow it was right.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know what Black American teenager she was harvesting to get that image and mannerisms, but that ate. This is scary. And I know you mentioned she's returning back to her Italian American roots. I don't think so. I think she's stopping in Japan and might be here for about 10 years.
Back in Japan because I feel like she had a Japanese era
I
too.
think she went back. Maybe she's reverting back to the other identities that she's harvested before she ends back, before she goes back to her original form. So I think she's going to be here for a minute, and then I think she's going to go back to Black Americana Ariana, she ate that, y'all. I'm sorry. And then I think she's going to go back to being an Italian American woman. But I think she's going to be in Japan for a minute. She might even go K-pop. She might even go K-pop.
That would be cute. But no, but she actually is wearing custom Vivian Westwood. And this dress is actually really, really pretty. Like, it's like a gorgeous ruched material. It's black. A lot of people wore black on the red carpet. Black is hard because black can easily be very boring. Even though black is beautiful, black can easily be very like, okay, it's just a black dress. You know what I mean? Like, you could have worn anything on the red carpet. You wore a black dress. I think if you wear black, this is how you wear black. With something with texture, and you know, it has an interesting neckline and it has an interesting skirt to it. Like, I actually thought the dress was really, really pretty. And again, like, we praise Christian Siriano, Vivian Westwood, RIP, but Vivian Westwood really, really knew how to cut a dress on a woman and make her look like beautiful. And I think this is like an example of that. Like, she also does like a lot of times just sheath dresses that are cut on the bias and they look amazing. This obviously has a lot more to it and it looks amazing. So I think it's a really, really pretty dress. Like, maybe not like my favorite of the night, but I think that she looks great. And I'm, you know, glad that she's not in like pink and she doesn't look like she on the damn yellow brick road. So I like it. It was an escape.
This is the thing. One thing I love is when a designer has a signature. I knew this was Vivian. The shoulders. The shoulders.
It looks very Westwood to me. Yeah.
Right here. Her little signature. I knew it. She looks good. She did look good. I think I will say the one thing about this dress, and she's been doing that a lot. She's so tiny, and where she wears these dresses with all of this material, you kind of lose her in it because
it kind of sucks her up. Yeah,
because she's not only really thin now, she's very, very short. So it's just like the dress is, unlike with Tayana, the dress is wearing her, but it's a gorgeous dress.
Yeah,
a gorgeous dress. Next up, we have one of Arnold's favorite actresses and singers, the Puerto Rican princess.
The Puerto Rican princess from the Six, J-Lo, and she is in Jean-Louis Scherer. I think this is either a custom or vintage piece. It's very, I've never seen her in anything quite like this, but it's very like va voom, like sex pot, sex kitten, and that's what she does. I do think this is a beautiful dress. I'm almost a little bit like not over the sheer thing. You know what this looks like to me? This looks like something a contestant will wear at like a Miss Continental pageant or something like that.
Oh like, my God, yes.
Doesn't this look like this would be something you would wear at like a very big, and even it's bigger than a drag pageant. Like, those are big pageants, you know what I mean? This is what that's giving me. And someone pointed it out. Like, I was looking at a lot of fashion commentary on this, and this did I did notice it too. I don't think that it can be helped. The sheer overlay is like on her stomach and in the bodice is probably the same material, but because it's a lot of like tulle, they had to like ruffle the tulle and layer it. It appears to be a slightly different color, and that kind of bothered me a little bit, but I don't think that you can do anything about it. You know what I mean? Just look at the skin and then look at it down there. It looks a little different, but I think it's a beautiful dress. I think it's a pretty dress. It's a sexy dress.
Yes, sexy dress. I will say I liked it, but
I like it.
I just was like, I wouldn't wear this to the Golden Globes. And then you
said I wouldn't wear it to the Golden Globes.
You said Miss Continental, and I said, that's it. That's where I think that this is appropriate. Or if you are married to Pastor Jamal Bryant, this might be a great item for you to
You know
wear.
what? It was so nice. It was so nice talking to you. Thank you for your time.
I could see the first lady wearing this. My God, today
She could too. She would wear this.
she would eat too.
She
I
would, yeah.
I will say this: watching her, I hate this for celebrities because watching her pose in this dress, mother almost fell so many times
Oh, really?
trying to get that lean, and her shoes were getting twisted up in the tulle, but she looked good. She
I would
looked.
like to see the shoe.
Me too. I would like to
Yeah.
see the shoe. I just think that this is just not for the Golden Globes, but I think she looks good. Body T, body Ben T, since we were children. So
Yeah.
good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
What is she like 53 now? How old is she? She's in her 50s.
I think she like 56.
Oh wow.
She looks good.
Yeah, she looks really good.
That's a good 56 for a white Latino.
A what?
A white Latino.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. We had the great Queen Latifah.
Yes. She looks great. She is
Oh,
in Gaurav Gupta.
mhm.
And I think that this is, I mean, it looks very much like her. It's very pretty. It's not that like emerald green that Alundria wore. It's a darker, deeper green. I actually love this shade of green. I think this is
Me
so, so pretty.
too.
Not
It's like
like
a
my
forest
favorite.
emerald
Huh?
green. It's like a forest emerald green.
It's like a forest, like a yeah, it's like a yeah, like a deeper forest green, like not like almost like a pine almost.
Yes.
Um, it could be it could be a really Christmassy. It could be a Christmassy.
Yes, it
Yeah, it
could.
could be a Christmassy. But I do think that this is a pretty dress, and I think that this is an appropriate like red carpet dress. Like she like, I'm not nominated for nothing. I'm here, I look great. But to be honest, it's not my favorite look I ever seen from her, but it looks great. But it just is she always looks great. Like I don't think anybody is quite as consistent.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
she just looks great.
Yes.
Like she just looks
I
great.
I have to second that. Not only does she look great, she looks so fit. Have we
Yeah.
ever seen her arms like this?
Yeah, I never really see her arms like this. Yeah.
I said, "Oh, we have been lifting."
Yeah. I actually was really happy to see her because I was literally was the day before yesterday. I was listening to um like the Living Single rewatch podcast with Kim Coles and Erica Alexander, and they had her on there, and it was like a big deal to have her on there. It was her first time on there, and I was like, I really love this woman. Like, I love her, and she just is so casually talking about their dynamic was very interesting because Queen Latifah is a big, big star and is very
Yeah.
wealthy and extremely successful, like over many genres. Like she is a singer, she is a rapper, she is an actor. You know what I mean? She is a talk show host. She's been all these things. But listening to her talk to them was so cool because she really was just talking to them reminiscent to when she started living single and they were already established actors and she was like new to acting and she just kind of talked about like the revelry she had to them, what she learned from it. And I'm like, you know what, these women have been friends for like 30 years and the way they just talk to each, I'm like, I just love this. And that was really like the other day I was listening to it, so I was really happy to see her, and it kind of reignited my love for the queen.
Yeah. One
Yeah.
thing I loved about this look for her on the red carpet, that's why I chose this picture. She was having so much fun.
Yeah.
Just never seen her like that on a red carpet. She just comes in very queen like, very professional, and she goes in and she's, hi everybody, and she's in the award show. She
Yeah.
was working that red carpet, and she worked it so much. I was like, did she have anything coming out? Like,
Yeah.
she is having such a good time, and I've
She's
never
still
seen
doing
her.
the closer, right? Is it the closer? What's her
No, I
show?
thought that was canceled.
Was it?
I thought so. Yeah, I
Well,
remember it. No, it was. I remember my mom being upset about that.
oh,
She's like, it was
it
a good.
was successful though for a while.
Yes, it was a good show. But
Yeah.
when a show, that's the thing. When a show gets canceled, especially now, it's not because it's not good. It's because of other things, mergers,
Oh,
canceling. A lot of these studios are merging, so a lot of the shows, even if they're performing well, are getting canned. So
yeah,
you look great.
yeah.
I also want to talk about Give my computer a minute, child. You know what? Now I feel like it's StreamYard. I don't think it's me. Hey yo! I so this is the thing. When I see her on the red carpet, I'm like, oh, okay. You know, she's just real. She keeps it cute, very simple, very Audrey Hepburn of her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this picture personifies that. Like, this is what it is. She's so old Hollywood, like so Dorothy Dandridge. I love it. For me, this is her best look. I don't know who's doing her hair. I don't know if she's working with the same people that styled her, but this is her best look. This was so old Hollywood. I felt like if this picture was in black and white, we would have thought that it was the Golden Globes in the 1950s if they were around that long.
I was
But
gonna say, were they?
any awards show in the 1950s. I thought she looked so pretty. I love this look on her.
Yeah, it's different for her because I think she usually does like a quirky girl thing.
Mhm.
She does a lot of like little webbing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I think she looks cool. She is wearing Chanel,
Oh, of course.
and here's the thing. I don't know. Yeah, this is a really pretty picture. She's wearing Chanel, and
Mhm.
though mm, I like Chanel. I don't love Chanel.
Gotta be
This
careful, child.
Chanel can Chanel traps the girl sometimes, and I don't know if she's in
Oh,
the
you talk
trap.
about this often.
I don't know if she's in the trap. You don't want to be. You want the check, but baby, you don't want to be a Chanel ambassador because when I tell you they grip the girls and wring them out of any creativity that they can get on the red carpet. So I think this is a beautiful dress. This is actually a really good dress. I'm like, don't start with too much Chanel because it, I don't know who's. I mean, well, Chanel's under new creative direction right now, so that's a great thing. So hopefully it won't go this way. But in the past, Chanel has given people, namely like girls like Margot Robbie. I think Margaret Qualley is an ambassador right now. They give you these ambassadorships, and then you wear Chanel on like every red carpet. But instead of giving you like fun, archival, cool Chanel is always like dowdy, drab pieces. And it's like, it's Chanel. We know y'all have better than this, but they don't put the girls in the better. So this actually is really good. And I think she looks really pretty. I think she was there. Obviously the bear, but she also was
Yeah.
in that other movie with Julia Roberts. And did that get any nominations? I know
Oh,
that
I
was like a movie that just like came out this year. So, but I'm glad that she's working and doing the thing. Like I love her. I think she's so good. And I'm also rewatching The Bear currently. So, good to see.
I have to watch it.
Yeah.
But I like when a show is like two or three seasons in, so I could do a nice binge. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I did one and then I was like, I don't think I saw two. Turns out I think I did start two. I just didn't go like full through. So I restarted at two and I'm like, oh, I've seen a lot of this. So that's where I'm at. So I'm at two. It's on like season 4 now, right?
I think so. It's been.
Yeah. So like I just gotta get through 2, 3, and 4. Yeah.
What's a good show? And she looks so pretty. I love the hair.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the beautiful Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Cheryl Lee
Um,
Ralph.
I wanted to bring her up because one, she always has so much fun on the red carpet. She always looks so stunning. This hair, I'm going to find out how she did this and I'm going to redo it because I know I will look sickening in this. I know I would eat this hairstyle up. But I also wanted to show, first of all, body. She been had it. Body been tea our whole lives. But a lot of the black people, a lot of the black artists who came to the Golden Globes, a lot of them were in chocolate. And so I was just like, was this like a secret Hollywood black actor meeting? Because a lot of the black actors on this red carpet were in chocolate. It seems like chocolate is the color of the season for us. She looks so great.
So it's funny you should say that. I did not notice a lot of other black people in there, but chocolate really is the color of the season. Like
Okay.
I've been wearing a lot of chocolate brown lately. It's just like it's a lot of it around two by. It really, really looks good on me. Not the two, but it really like it looks good. And I never really was wearing chocolate brown. Like I don't think I had anything chocolate brown really.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's a beautiful color. Like I would say, like the colors of the season. We're going into, it's winter, but we're going to go into spring. But like I would say that like chocolate brown was huge, like a deep burgundy Bordeaux wine color
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like huge. Like shades of red, like a deeper red.
mhm,
But yeah, chocolate is definitely on trend, and I think that she looks great. She's wearing
yeah,
Harbison Studio, so a black designer. Um, yeah, I thought she looked really pretty. I actually have worked with her a couple times. She is so sweet. Like I love
that's
her.
what everybody says. I'm telling you, this lady has not one bad report.
No,
Everybody loves working with her.
no. She will come in and she'll be like, and I've worked with her before, and I'll like offer her, do you want to go into like a private, like a private suite where you can get dressed? I mean, like not just a dressing room. It's really like, like little private suites that we have. So people won't be disturbed. And I'm like, I'll just bring everything back to you. And she'll be like, no, it's fine. And she just walk around and she just want to shop and she want to sit right there with Gem Pop and try on the shoes. And people always come up to her and tell her
So
how beautiful
sweet.
she is and tell her how they love her. I've never seen her decline a picture. I've
Yep.
never seen her tell a person no. She's always so humble and gracious. Like she's a really, really great lady. Like I really, really like her.
No bad reports about her.
No,
Ever.
and none to be had. Yeah. Yeah, and she looks
But
great.
yeah,
So I
I
do
love
like
this
this, and I like that she wore. I actually not because they're black designers, but I really, really like Harbison Studio. So
look. Mhm. Send me some stuff for them. I don't know anything about Harbison
I
Studio.
will. I got you.
Thank you. Next up we have it's StreamYard. It ain't me. It's StreamYard. No way. It's StreamYard. Bella Ramsey.
Bella
Um,
Ramsey. Listen, you sent me Bella to tell me to talk about this, and I'm like, I didn't even see any pictures of Bella Ramsey. So I looked this up. This is Prada. And I was
oh,
like, it was like a pleasant surprise for me. I don't know what I expected.
mhm.
No, I do know what I expected because I saw the little boy from Adolescence. You know who I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah. Uh-huh.
And I thought he was Bella Ramsey.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, like Bella's just wearing, and he was wearing like, he doesn't wear suits. It's like little he doesn't wear traditional suits. There's suits,
Yeah.
but it was like tan. I think it was
Yeah.
Bottega Veneta or something like that. And he looked cute, but I'm like, why does she want to do this? I actually really, really like this. And it's a couple reasons. I love Prada, but like I said, I'm not used to like Prada doing like the red carpet.
Mhm.
This is perfect because Prada, I mean, Bella's a young person. Bella is non-binary.
Yeah.
This really was a perfect outfit for a
Mhm.
young non-binary person on the
I
red
thought so
carpet.
too. This was
It
genius.
really is. It's like men suiting, but we just gonna put like a pink, like the most feminine pink bow
Mhm.
satin sash over it. And I just thought this looked so cool.
It was
I
so
thought it looked
smart.
so, but it didn't even say like, oh, look at me, I'm non-binary or whatever that means. You know what I mean? It's just like this is how Bella chose to express themselves. And I'm
Yep.
like, I love this. This
I
looks so
loved
cool. It's
it.
perfect man of like feminine and masculine. And it's fashionable.
I loved it. And you know who loved it the most? Bella.
So
Bella.
much fun.
Bella loved that red carpet. Bella was showing everybody this outfit, spinning, just having such
It's really
a good
cute.
time.
It's
It is.
really cute.
It's a nice look. It's a great, like so on the nose,
Yeah.
so smart. I was beaming like a proud auntie. I was like,
Yeah. And it looked really
baby.
good on the it looked really good on the runway too.
It did. It did. I really love this look. Oh, here's the back. If the if we could
I love this.
I can't see it yet, but I see you get it early. I'm still waiting. There it is for me. I love it.
I love this.
Now,
Now,
Arnold.
I don't know how you gonna clap
Yeah.
and move, but you know,
But did it come like this? Or did they add the bow? Or this is
this is
actually
how it looked on the runway. So I think this is like
oh,
how it comes.
I love this. This
Yeah.
was such a good look.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
cool. Like I really, really like this.
well, you know what? I have somebody. Do you have Minnie Driver and Ellen Dakota Fanning? Because that was added to the new list.
No, I don't have them.
Okay. So I'm gonna this was I think Ephropathy added these looks, so I'm just gonna add them. We don't know the designers, but we're just going to talk
Oh,
about them.
I can be really quick. You know what?
Okay.
And I actually like this, Nikki. I like um taking suggestions from Star Fam on who they want to review.
Oh, okay, so we'll keep it.
I like that. Like who y'all want to talk about? You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
who they want to talk about right now is Minnie Driver.
okay. So let me see if I can find Minnie's outfit. And I did see so Minnie Driver, who I haven't seen in a while, and I like
Same.
Minnie Driver.
When she was in the
She's
time travel,
wearing.
she looked the same. Last time I seen Minnie was like a decade ago.
She looks the
The
same.
same.
Is she a witch? She looks the same. She's
The
wearing
same.
Sabina Balenko.
Okay.
She's wearing Sabina Balenko couture and Romanov diamonds. So it
Okay.
sounds very Russian, sounds very Eastern European. But this is beautiful. This
Yeah.
is really pretty. This is
Again,
like a really pretty red carpet dress.
it's gorgeous. I wish I could have video, guys. I can't do it right now. Got to get bigger on the channel to be able to do stuff like that and not get a strike. But I will say this picture doesn't do it any justice. You
Yeah.
have to see this dress in motion. It's so pretty. It fit her so well. I thought it was appropriate for the award show, appropriate for many, but it was also fun. And I like that
Mhm.
because we kind of see her like it whenever you're at the Golden Globes, this is not a name you call for their look. So whoever she's working with, stick with them because they're doing you're doing you good. I think she looks great.
So her stylist, actually, I'm looking at her stylist, and he works with it looks like he works with a lot of people. He works with I'm seeing SJP, I'm seeing Amy Madigan, Aunt Gladys, as we just said, like he Carrie Preston, like yeah, I think that he does pretty good work. Like
Is he young?
is he young? No, I
Yeah.
don't think he's like he probably my age.
Oh, okay. That's young. Shoot.
No, actually, you know what? I'm looking at him. He is young because he was just Forbes 30 under 30.
Oh, that's a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell. I
So
can tell.
maybe not my age, but you know.
I can tell. This is somebody because like Minnie doesn't dress like this.
Yeah.
Minnie Driver's not a name you call on like the red carpet. She's normally wearing something. Oh, I just got this from the Gap. But
He's done some Catherine O'Hara. Yeah.
oh yeah. So now she's having fun. And I like that. Whoever she's working with, girls, stay with him.
Yeah, he's good.
Next up, I hope this is the right one. I didn't know there were two of them.
You did.
No, I'm telling you, when I thought Dakota Fanning was Don Johnson's baby.
That's Dakota Johnson.
See? I was like, because
wait, really quickly, I'm sorry, I gotta put you out. She earlier said, "Oh, she don't want to say his name," but we were discussing Patrick Schwarzenegger earlier. She gonna say, "And he did." I said, "What? Like, what have you heard?"
I said, "Oh, he passed."
He passed. Then she comes back several minutes later. "Oh, I'm sorry, that was Patrick Swayze." Girl, goodbye. So.
Are the names not a bit similar?
They are, but Patrick Swayze didn't even just die. He been.
I know. That's why I was just like, "Oh, Arnold, are you okay?" Because they're not the same people. He gone.
So there is Dakota Fanning, her sister
no, this is
Elle
Fanning, right? This is
That's
Elle.
Elle Fanning,
and we got a Dakota.
And then there's Dakota Johnson,
is the one that I know, but she was the baby from Equalizer.
Yes,
I never knew her
that's
name.
Dakota.
And then E for Empathy said, I would like to see these two people. And I looked them up and I was like, oh my God,
They different
they're
people.
different. I thought it was the same person. This has happened to me before. It is a girl. She plays Sabrina in The Teenage Witch. There is a girl that looks just like her. They are not related.
Oh yeah, yeah, there is, yeah.
They look exact. I thought this was the same person. I feel so bad. But she can act her face off. This is Elle Fanning. What is Elle wearing?
This is I'm glad that you got that they're different people.
Are they related?
So,
Yeah, they're related. Dakota.
Elle
Yeah,
is wearing Gucci and
Ooh!
Cartier, and Cartier jewelry. I'm pretty
You
sure
know
this
what,
is
Arnold? Real quick, you know who could trap me in a contract?
who?
Gucci.
New Gucci? Because
New
new
You know what?
Gucci.
I think Gucci from when they had their little crystal phase,
Mm-hmm.
because those gaudy Italians get me. My God, today they get me.
Gucci
I
is
love.
so Gucci, the new creative director of Gucci is Demna, and he was previously the designer at Balenciaga. So Demna is taking over
Ooh.
at Gucci now, and I will say that he's doing like a whole new look for Gucci. He really not though. He is pulling from the archive. So Demna is doing Tom Ford for Gucci. So I think this is a new Gucci dress. I could be wrong. She's also wearing Cartier jewels. We love Cartier. But yeah, this is a Gucci gown. It's like a
This looks so
beautiful
great.
beat
And
it,
I
and it's
love
like
how it like disappears, the rhinestones, the jewels
yeah,
disappear on her shoulders, and then
hmm
this gorgeous necklace. This is a really great look.
yeah.
And another thing, I love that her and her sister, they're sisters, right? Or cousins?
They just they
The other
just
one. Her and the
the
other
other
one,
Fanning.
the other Fanning. I love how they have consistently been white women. You ain't never see them switch up. They always been true to their whiteness,
They
and
just
I
blonde white
love
women, yeah.
it. Because these young stars, they have phases. They've been white from the beginning, and they do white women well.
They
She
are white women.
great, very Lord of the Rings.
They are white women,
I
yes.
love it, but I'm just saying they've been consistent,
Oh
and
yeah.
you never see consistent white women in Hollywood. So this was nice. This was nice. I really, really like this look on her.
Yeah,
Next
I think
up,
she looks pretty.
we have the other one. This is the one I know.
Well, Dakota is older, and Dakota
Oh,
became famous first. Like Dakota was acting first. Well, just because
okay.
she's older, I think they probably were acting at the same time. But remember, she was in Equalizer. She was in.
Yeah.
Remember, I Am Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Where she was Sean Penn. Like that was such a good movie where
Mm-hmm.
like he was mentally disabled, but he was like, no, I had a baby. I'm raising this baby, and she was the
She
baby.
was in a nanny movie, right? With Scarlett Johansson.
She was in a nanny movie with no Brittany Murphy.
Yes, because she had that iconic line. Something.
Yeah.
This is what you want. Look around.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah, she was in
This
that.
is
That's
the one I
Dakota,
know.
yes.
I know about Elle, or maybe I have. You know what? I have known about Elle. I thought it was Dakota. Oh
You
Lord,
thought they were the same
I
person?
thought they were the same person. But also another consistent white woman.
She's a
Ain't never
consistent
switch
person.
up. Ain't
Never switch up.
never switch up. And her and her sister, the way, child, I'm saying it like I'd always known that it was two of them. Now that I'm my mind, now that
I
I'm going
think
back to the looks, they have always gave Siren like something out of a
no,
movie.
I honestly think that you have been seeing Elle and didn't know that she was different than Dakota, because I actually see Elle a lot more on runways, and she like does a lot of like fashion work. You know what I mean? Like I
Oh,
see her
okay.
working a lot more with like fashion houses and stuff like that.
Okay.
Dakota is like seemingly like a very serious actress, whereas like Elle is like, you know, like a young Hollywood starlet. You know what I mean? Like I
Oh,
think
okay.
you've been, if it comes to like red carpets and stuff like that, you probably have been seeing, and fashion spreads and stuff like that, you probably have been seeing Elle, but you were familiar with Dakota through the movies and you just thought they were the same person. So I'm pretty sure that any outfits, if you talking about like fashion looks and stuff, it was Elle.
Okay.
It was
Makes
Elle.
sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
Well,
this is
she's
Dakota, and
always
Dakota
been,
is wearing Vivian Westwood, like
you can
custom
tell,
Vivian Westwood.
shoulder.
Yeah.
You can
The
always
shoulder.
tell. She always got her signature in there. But I
Mhm.
love it. I love how consistent white women, I love how they always dress, well, Elle always dresses towards their skin tone. And this is the thing. If you like,
They do that a lot. They do a lot of
no,
like
this is the thing.
monotone. Yeah.
If you are light and you dress towards your skin tone, you better do it well because it won't work. It,
Because it
it
can
don't work
wash
for
you
a
out
lot of,
easily. Yeah.
yes, it will not work. But
She does a lot of white, a lot of flesh tones. And
a
yeah.
lot of flesh. It looks good. I didn't
Yeah.
have a problem with this. It wasn't my favorite, but
Right.
it's
It's
good.
pretty.
Out of the two of them, I would go with L. But this is cute.
Yeah.
Now, this is another one, another Star Family suggestion. Miley,
Was she not on your original list?
she wasn't because
Okay.
listen, I'm maturing, so I'm not going to pick too many looks that I don't like.
Okay.
I don't want to drag too many people. I'm trying to, make it into heaven.
Yeah.
I did not like this, but this is the thing. She has a great body like Teyana Taylor. So it's
Hmm.
like she's gonna look good in just about anything. She's slim, she's tall. So I'm just like, this is cute. It wasn't my favorite. It was giving Tammy Faye Baker, the shoulders. It was just a lot. And I was like, I can't really see it. But then I saw another picture and I
Yeah.
said, okay, it
It's
eats.
Va Va Voom. Yeah.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
needed the glasses. I did not like this look. And
Yeah.
then I saw her with this in the shades. I said, oh, this looks editorial.
It is editorial. So
It looks,
she's
I love
wearing
it.
Saint Laurent. And
Oh, okay.
what I will say is Saint Laurent is really having a moment. So Saint Laurent is probably like one of the biggest brands right now. Like
Mhm.
they are doing great work. I mean, like the ready to wear, the shoes, the accessories, the bags. Like I love Saint Laurent right now.
Mhm.
I push it a lot. It's really, really good. And they really are doing like a almost like dynasty. Like it's a lot of shoulders. It's a lot of like
Oh,
sexy
okay.
and high
Yes,
heels
this
and
dress
power
looks very
dressing.
dated. Very
Yes,
dated.
and stockings. It does give like an 80s glamour, like sequins and puffy sleeves and big shoulders and, embellished stockings and jeweled heels and stuff like that. So very, very exaggerated pointy toes and stuff like that. And I think that she's like the perfect girl for that because it kind of gives you like rich rocker type bitch, you know what I
Yes,
mean? And I like that for her. I
yes,
think she looks so cute.
yes. I Now that you have mentioned that this is what they're going for, I see it. And I
Yeah.
absolutely get it, especially with this. What is this called, Arnold? This little pointy thing in the top of her dress. What is
Oh,
that?
I don't really know if that has a name. I don't know.
It's very 80s.
Yeah,
All the
I actually
dresses
didn't even
had that
notice that
back
until
in the day.
now. Yeah.
And the reason why I noticed that is because I hated it. Oh my God. I hated all those dresses with that little pointy thing. It never, I don't know. I just felt like I always wanted to like tuck it in and be like, this shouldn't be here. This should not be here. But now that broke it down, I get it. I get what they're going for. But
Hmm.
if you're going to wear anything from Saint Laurent right now, you better break out some shades
Yeah.
because that's going to bring it together. She knew she needed them shades, and it
Right.
looks good.
I
It
love it.
looks good. We just needed the shades, Miley. Next up, we have another Star Family suggestion.
Parker Posey.
Parker Posey.
So I actually saw a lot of talk about this look. She
Really?
is wearing Rodarte.
Oh, absolutely. Makes
And
sense.
I think that that's such a good pairing for her because they're
I
like
agree. I
like
agree.
New York girls, and I love Parker Posey. I don't care. Like I love Parker Posey. Unproblematic, hilarious. Like just the I love her. I think she is so cool, and I love the gloves, the lace. I mean, not lace, the tulle gloves. I just think she looks so cool. I
Hmm.
loved her on White Lotus. I think
Hmm.
I just love her, and I love that she's like back. She's been back for a minute, but I love like seeing her on red carpets and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. I saw this and I was like, Parker Posey.
yeah,
Like this is what she would wear on a red carpet. Like this is her. I like that she's having fun in it. Is it something I would wear? Probably not. But I'm not Parker Posey, and I just thought that this was very appropriate for her, and she looked
yeah,
good, and she loved it. So
yeah,
that's the most important part. I love if even if I don't like the outfit, if you're having a great time in it, you won.
yeah.
You won. Next up, we have
Little goth princess.
she's really leaning into this. She is really leaning into Wednesday.
It's really her thing, but I
It
feel like
is.
it's not a far reach for her though.
Well, you know what? I didn't think so until I saw this. I said, "Oh, this is oh, you and a character are one and one." Or
There was,
I hope she's if they're not one and one, I hope she's not pulling the wicked.
yeah.
Oh God, sometimes these characters consume you. Come back,
But
Jenna.
no,
Come
I
back.
kind of just feel like it's her thing,
Mm-hmm,
and like seeing that she's wearing Delara Finda Koglu.
mm-hmm.
Um, and this is like Delara's thing. Delara got some controversy going on with her too, because in the fashion community, people were like working there is like a hellhole. But
No.
uh this is like it's like dark, moody, like kind of gothic but beautiful, and so I think it's like a perfect combination. She's also worn a lot of Givenchy. I think that like Delara and Givenchy are kind of very similar. I think that this is like a really pretty cool look though. Like I would have loved to see how this moves, because those little epaulets are fringy and move, and I think that it probably moved really beautifully. I wish she wasn't standing so like bone straight like
Yeah.
that into her thigh, but I'm sure it moved well. But I think it's gorgeous actually.
I
Again, black. Black
I
is
think
definitely the color on this red
yeah.
carpet.
I think the thing that brings this outfit together, the lack of eyebrows. I for me, that sold it. I said, yeah, this is it.
Yeah,
I think if she had eyebrows, I don't think this outfit would eat as well.
yeah.
Do you know if she is she Mexican?
I think she is.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
I think she
surprised.
is.
If she's Mexican, that makes sense because Mexicans, they do golf well. They
I
do
think
golf very well. Ain't nobody out golfing them.
this dress gave me very much like Rooney Mara. Like I can see Rooney Mara wearing this.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I could too. No,
Yeah.
I couldn't. I couldn't see her wearing this. I could see her wearing this whole look, eyebrows too, if she was still campaigning for that Oscar when she did that movie, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If she was still in that era, I think she went back to like, billionaire white woman. I don't think that she's this person that like I don't think
Really? I always see her
she
looking
went
kind of like
back.
gothic to me with Joaquin.
Oh, okay. That makes it. Are they married or is she
I think they're just partners.
oh, so they just shacking up.
I think so.
Okay, good for them. They got money. But yeah, I thought that this is cute. I was just like, this works, especially with the
Good for
eyebrows.
them. They got money.
Yeah, listen, if you shack it up and you billionaires, you doing something. You doing something, child. But if you ain't got no money, kick him out. Don't let him mess up your Section 8. Next up, we have this was a Star Family suggestion.
I know.
I see the thing about this is I know this baby's mama. I know her work. I don't know what she do. I think she would, yeah, she's in Marty Supreme, and everybody's talking about her performance, but she ain't get nominated, and I don't know why.
Who is she?
Timmy and not everybody else in the movie.
Oh,
Uh,
that's it.
Azion
Who's
Ozone.
her mom?
Her mom is this like comedic actress. She had a TV show on. True TV, I believe, or no, FX. And it did really well. It did really, really, really well. Her mom's been acting for a long time, and like now, it's the next generation of the Azanians. And so she's starting to make so she's starting to do the rounds, and Marty Supreme was like one of her like first big projects. And a Star family member requested this young lady. Okay. I will say, and
Okay.
this is no shade because I have a
She's a
lot of
Dolce and Gabbana.
Oh, okay. It was given Shopakera. But that's not a read because I have a lot of pieces from them as well. This is cute. This is cute. I don't know if it's necessary for the Golden Globe, but
Yeah. This looks like a after party look.
very much so. I
Yeah.
wouldn't walk the red carpet in this, but
Yeah.
I think she's trying to.
She's cute though.
Yeah, she's still cute. I think she's probably trying to do like the dark thing, the goth thing that Jenna is eating. I don't know if it's gonna work for her, but I think this Cleopatra thing, the makeup and hair, I think that'll do. I think that will work. I would really like to see her with a middle part bust down.
You said she's in Marty Supreme?
I believe so.
Okay.
I didn't see that, but I believe so.
Yeah.
She looks cute.
Yeah.
Next up we have
Ryan Destiny.
so pretty. Just like Ayo, very classic right here. Very, very classic.
Ryan Destiny is actually in Balenciaga, and I'm sure this is new Balenciaga by Pier Paolo.
This does not look like Balenciaga.
Yeah, so I think this is Pier Paolo's Balenciaga, and she's in Chopard Jewels, and she is styled by Law Roach because Law is like,
yes, they're working together now.
They're working together. So I did like this. I thought it looked pretty. I didn't love this. I know that it was probably trying to do like old glamour with like the hair and stuff. Maybe I don't like the light brown hair on her. It was something that didn't work for me. And this is a pretty dress, but it also read kind of mature on her because she's like a little young 20-something little like starlet. And this was not my top choice of the night, but it's a bit but there's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful dress. She's a beautiful girl. It's beautiful jewels. It just didn't everything didn't really work for me. And again, like we were just saying, like I love brown skin people in like these bright colors, and I didn't love this. I probably would have liked this on someone 20 years older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will have to disagree. I like this on her.
Yeah.
I will agree that it does age her.
Yeah. I mean, she looks great, but it ages her. Yeah. It's not like,
it does age her. And I will also agree that I would like to see her in something young and funner and hipper. Yeah. However, I think Law is dressing her towards her personality. I think that this is Ryan. I feel like Ryan vacations on Martha's Vineyard. Right? Like the rest of her friends
she does give you that kind of girl.
Yeah, the rest of her friends are probably going to like Miami. She's going to be she's going to be in Martha's Vineyard playing cricket. Is that the new thing that they are doing? Whatever the rich stuff. This is she has always given me, I don't know if this is true about you, Ryan, but your personality, she's always given me Jack and Jill. I've just always seen old African-American money on her. So I think that this is how she would dress. I think Law probably wanted to give her like a sweatsuit, and she said, "No, I want, a blazer from Cachet." You know what I mean? She's
That's such a specific reference. I actually 100% agree, but like it's a specific reference. We don't have to get into it because I'm with Black people gatekeeping in this time. But yeah, I do agree. Like she does kind of, and I don't know anything about her, but she does kind of give that. Yeah,
this is her. And I wanted to talk about the hair.
Oh, the face actually looks great though.
The mug.
Yeah, she looks great.
This mug is crazy. So I felt the same way that you felt about her hair. And then I saw this close up and I was just like, what needs to happen is that the tips and the roots need to switch.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get that switch where it goes from darker to lighter instead of lighter to darker, I
Mm-hmm.
think that would work because we just need that contrast on the
Mm-hmm.
hairline and everything else would eat. Also,
Yeah,
I
it's weird because it's actually a beautiful color. Like the
it
color is really,
is.
really
I don't
pretty.
want her to get rid of that color. We just need to flip where
Yeah.
the
It's
darkest.
almost like because it's the roots, it's almost like washing her out a little bit. Like I was
Yes.
saying when Ariana was doing that light blonde, but then she does like pale white makeup. It's like your face just looks white, and like her
Yeah.
hair is like the same complexion. Her
Yeah.
her hair is like the same color as her hair, but but the hair actually looks amazing.
It
Like
does.
it
I love
looks
it.
amazing. No, her makeup is really good. I don't think I've seen a shot quite like this. And that necklace looks stunning. But again, I think the necklace is a bit much with that dress. If it was
Yeah.
maybe like not a sequined type dress and it had this necklace, that would add to it. But it just, I don't know. It just looks a little like, but it's beautiful. Like I like every single thing separately.
Yeah.
I like every
I can
single
see
thing
that.
separately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't beat that face though. Next up.
How her and Keith doing?
Oh, they doing good, child.
Good.
Them kids, my God, today. Wilhelmina, get ready.
Good for them.
Um, next up, we have Jennifer Lawrence in an
Jen.
outfit that is this what Beyonce wore to the Met Gala?
It
Or is it the same
actually
designer?
really does look a lot like what Beyonce wore to the Met Gala a couple years ago. This is I believe she's in Givenchy. Yeah, she's in Givenchy by Sarah Burton. And I just like this because I've never seen Jennifer Lawrence in anything like this before. I'm used to seeing her in like Dior, and then when she won her Academy Award, she had that big like ball gown, and she tripped going up the steps, and she just looked so fabulous or whatever. I've never seen her do like the body thing, the sexy, sexy thing, even though she plays sexy roles and stuff like that. I really thought this was a new. Didn't she just have a baby? I think she just had a baby.
Mhm.
I think this was like a new departure for her, and I just wanted, to call it out because I'm like, I saw a lot of pictures of her on the red carpet, and I'm sure a lot of people were so surprised that she was wearing something so new. I'm also very interested in what Sarah Burton is doing at Givenchy. I think Sarah Burton's a great designer. I wouldn't have guessed that this was like Sarah Burton, but yeah, I actually really liked this, and I really liked seeing her in it.
This is the first time I have ever seen Jennifer Lawrence dressed young.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
is always dressed like a new divorcee that lives in Palm Beach. She's never dressed like a young person. So I saw this. I was like, Jennifer, what's going on? What's going on? Is this a freakum dress? Are you trying to get back at some man? Because she has never dressed like this. When we met Jennifer Lawrence, they were saying that she was 17, but you couldn't have told me she wasn't 42.
Oh my god.
She was so,
She does play mature. She does play
they
mature.
aged her so drastically that now when she does
But she's
something,
actually like really young and beautiful though. So
she
it is
is, but
weird
she
that they
never
like
like embraced it. She was always, a mother.
yeah. She's done 100 movies, but for some reason I always think of her in like Joy. Remember Joy?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
where she was like, and yeah, and Joy was weird because she was like 25 in Joy, but she was definitely playing like a 43-year-old divorcee. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
She's always done that. And I'm like, oh, who is this? Like, what the hell is going on?
Joy.
But
Yeah.
listen, she said, I got my body back and y'all gonna see this.
Listen.
Period. I mean, listen, I like the look. I just
Do you
was
like
just
the
like, this
sleeves?
is her.
That's because that's
I
the
love
sleeve.
the sleeve. The sleeve
Yeah.
could be like Kojic convocation. I love the drama of it. I love this look on her. She looks like a mermaid. It's so pretty, but it's just like Jennifer Lawrence. What's going on?
Is this Pastor Jamal's wife approved?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. She would probably wear this to all night prayer. Love it. Love it. Our final, no, I won't say our final because we also have non-binary, but our final identified as woman of the night, the Tessa
Tessa.
Tessa Thompson.
Tessa.
She's
Tessa.
been around so long. It's just Tessa. We don't need that last name. We know who you are, Tessa.
Tessa. Um, Tessa Thompson is wearing Balenciaga like Ryan
Mhm.
Destiny, and it looks like it's from the same collection. I really like this though. I think it's the styling. I love seeing her with the straight hair. Tessa is a chameleon because Tessa pulls out looks. Like she changed the hair, she changed the makeup, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? I think Tessa is fluid. Tessa do what she do. And I think
Mhm.
Tessa can do like a little like edgy butchy kinda, but she
Yes.
also can do this like va va voom.
Mhm.
And she is a black woman, but she also can get kind of like racially ambiguous. Obviously, passing, the movie
Yeah.
Passing she was in, she can do that. I love this hair on her. I love the fit of this dress. This dress was cut for her and done for her. I think the color is really interesting because it's a green, but it's not like an emerald green or like it's like a pea green, but in sequins, which makes it
Yeah.
look like glitz
Yes.
and glamorous because it's
This
kind
looks
of an
beautiful.
ugly color, but it's like it looks beautiful. Um, it could go kind of Christmassy too. I love the choice of jewelry. She's just wearing like bracelet, like stack of bracelets and some rings, nothing on the neck, which I really like when you're wearing a sleeveless dress. Sometimes you need a neck piece, sometimes you don't if you do the right jewel. And I just think that this look was done well. And even her hair is straightened, but it's also like a deep wave in it too, whereas she sometimes wears like a naturally curly and she just has a middle part. She looks so pretty. What this isn't showing is she carried like a little green satin clutch with
Oh
like
yeah.
the ice out and
Yes.
the pin for Renee Good, and I
Mhm.
loved it. It was so subtle and so beautiful and such a amazing way to use your platform. As I said, like a lot of people wore it on the red carpet, but I loved that she had it on the clutch. It looked really great. She was styled by Carla Welsh. Carla Welsh is one of my favorite design stylists in Hollywood. Carla Welsh is a white woman who is down for the cause. Like she uses her platform well, and so I'm not surprised that she did this. Carla Welsh also does some of my favorite people in Hollywood. Like she really knows these like kind of eccentric, like very serious actresses and really knows how to style them. She does Sarah Paulson, and she does. I'm about to call her Minnie Riperton, but it's not. It's her daughter,
Oh, Maya Rudolph.
Maya Rudolph. Yeah, she does Maya Rudolph, and now she's doing uh now she's doing Amy Poehler too, and I just think that she does really
Okay.
really great work, and I really really love this. And again, I really love the clutch, and I really love that she was representing Ice Out, Be Good, and I just really loved it. And it looked. This is about the looks, not like the statement of it all, but it looked great while making a very very powerful statement,
Yeah.
and so I really like this. Yeah,
I must say I love this look on her. She loved it. She was I ain't never
yeah,
seen
she looked great.
Tessa have this much fun on the red carpet.
Hmm.
She looked so great. The way, again, sorry I can't do video. The way this dress glistened on camera.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
I loved it. She looked so great. And this is one of the first looks of hers that I have ever liked. And
yeah.
here's the thing, no shade to her, but for me, the looks that I've seen from her on the red carpet, it just gives like whoever was dresses her before this always dresses her like a Nepo baby stud,
Yeah.
like a year-long membership at Burning Man. It's always so, what's happening here? Not my community. I can't really understand it. I don't know what you're going for, but at least them arms look sickening. This I could get with.
I
I
actually have liked
get
some of
with
her
it.
looks, in a lot of her looks in the past too. Like I never know what I'm going to expect from her because
Yeah.
it can get kind of like, I'm not going to say stud, but it
Mhm.
does give a little like butchy,
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
pretty
that's a
butch.
better, but I threw stud out there because I think the daddy black. But but it's just like a stud with money and pedigree. That's how she would always dress. And I was like, I don't know, this is for me. This was her best work. And I love that body wave hair.
Yeah,
Ah,
the hair looks really
the
good
body wave
with the
bust
body
down.
wave. Yeah,
I said, oh, I need this.
yeah.
That's gonna be my summer hair.
Oh, that would be cute.
A body wave bust down. Yes, I loved it.
Yeah.
She looked great. Now we're gonna hear it for the boys. Let's get into the men's. So next up we have,
Connor Story.
there he is. Connor Story. Yes, he was another Star Family suggestion. I don't know who this is, but I think this is one of the guys in Heated Rivalry, right?
Yes, and I was actually going to suggest the boys from Heated Rivalry for you too. That's why it's
Oh,
so funny.
really?
It's so funny that
Okay.
you would be referring to it and be like, some show. Heated Rivalry, Nikki, is like the hottest show out right now.
Yes.
Like, I haven't even seen Heated Rivalry. However, I've listened to multiple podcasts about it. I've follow like multiple content creators who discuss it like each week and stuff. So I really been getting my fix in it. My best friend is really, really into it. So I was really, really I'm really well aware of the stratosphere. Heated Rivalry is a Canadian show.
Mhm.
Um
Oh,
I
it's a
just
Canadian. Oh,
it's a
okay.
Canadian show, but it was purchased by HBO, so it airs on HBO. It airs
Oh,
on Max, but it's Canadian. Like it's Canadian shot. It takes place in Canada. It produced in Canada. Like everything is Canadian. Connor is actually American,
okay.
but yeah, and it's really really like hot show, like the hot show right now. So yeah, Connor's one of the stars. It's two guys.
Mhm.
It's Connor and Hudson. And Connor also they have been like shot into the stratosphere. They both came, they had like a couple thousand followers. Both of them have like millions of followers now.
He was a waiter.
Yeah.
I saw his interview. He was like, I was waiting tables 8 months ago.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. And then he just got this like, I'm sure he was just like, I got like a little Canadian show and I shot it. But they did really good, and he's been like everywhere. He's done like a lot of editorials and a lot of fashion spreads and stuff like that. So he is actually wearing custom Saint Laurent and Tiffany jewelry,
Wow.
and
Yeah,
I
he
actually
was good.
really do like this. Yeah, I like the hair on him. Yeah, he's kind of like a fashion boy now. Like he's just
Mhm.
been in all like the little fashion mags and stuff like
Well,
that.
I
And
saw his like personal pictures. He's been a fashion boy.
yeah, like his yeah.
He's
And he
in the,
got like slim, it's like slim muscular body, which is very much a part of like, so it's
yes.
like made for clothes. Like he
Yes.
wears clothes
Exactly what
really,
I was
really
going to
well.
say. He
Yeah.
has the fashion boy body.
Yeah.
So we're going to see more of him.
So we are going to see more of him, and I will really quickly like even him in, as I said, it's him and Hudson. Um he in particular, his character is Russian.
Mm. Oh.
His character in Heated Rivalry is Russian, but playing hockey in Canada.
Mhm.
And so he speaks with like a deep Russian accent. And there are some scenes where he's speaking Russian. And he is American and didn't speak Russian before that role. And
Oh.
everyone is like, oh, he's really good. Like his Russian is really good.
Oh.
And Star Family, I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I was really, really, really into gymnastics for a little while. And, you know, I really love Russian language and I like Russian culture and stuff like that. So I listen, I'm like, oh, he never spoke Russian before? Like, if you have heard Russian, like conversational Russian before, I'm like, oh, I can't believe that he wasn't like a Russian speaker or wasn't familiar with
Oh,
speaking
that's so
Russian before this role.
awesome.
And it's really impressive. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Connor.
Yeah.
Listen, get ready. Take
Yeah.
it off. Next up, we have Arnold. I'm not saying his name.
You can say Patrick Schwarzenegger, Arnold's baby.
Arnold, baby.
Arnold's baby. No, I did want to add him because I really like that this is essentially just a traditional tuxedo, but like it just played with the proportions. So he's wearing Dolce and Gabbana, and though I don't like Dolce and Gabbana, I actually love Dolce and Gabbana. Like they really are so talented.
Mhm.
Um, I honestly don't think that like Dolce and Gabbana are the ones designing these collections anymore. I think that they have a design team. They're multi-billionaires from their company, but I really love that this is double-breasted. I love that it has that dramatic wide lapel. I love the way, like, I just think that this was a really cool look. And yes, I do love that he's wearing the brooch. And a lot of men at these awards wore a brooch. A lot of men also didn't wear ties. They just wore a brooch or they wore some jewelry. So I really did like that he did like a really cool European look version of a tuxedo. And I just kind of wanted to highlight that because I really liked it. It was different than like your average tuxedo that you were going to see. But it's really just a tuxedo
Yeah.
with a wide lapel and double breast. Yeah.
I want to say this. I always see him at the local Air One. He does not look like
He's like an average looking guy, isn't he?
very average, no shade, and maybe it's just how he likes to dress because he don't want to be noticed. I don't know, but it's always giving like homeless. Like the first time I see him, I like clutch my purse.
How did you know who he was?
Well, everybody started crowding him.
Oh, really?
Yes, everybody started crowding him, and I was just like, "Who is that?" And then somebody who knew him was, calling him or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, okay," because I'm not saying that name. And I was like, "Oh, okay," but he does not look like this in real life. I don't know why, but when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, he cleans up nice."
Yeah, he does, and he does clean up nice, and he dresses well.
So great. It's
Yeah,
giving like very rich. He looks like a royal.
yeah, he looks like rich European. Yeah.
He looks like a royal, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't know he had this in him.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do this more, Patrick Arnold.
He does though. Like if you see, I've seen him on other red carpets and in editorials, and I'm like, yo, he looks really good. Like I know it's a stylist, and I know with a whole team behind it, but I'm like, somebody is dressing him well. Like
Mhm.
they really are.
He looked great.
Yeah.
He looks great.
You
If
know
I
what's
see him
weird
next time, I'm
though?
gonna tell him to keep this up.
I don't really think. Do you think he looks like either one of his parents?
Arnold, I'm not getting into that.
I
I'm
don't think he looks
minding my business. I'm
like
minding my business. I know who do look like that daddy.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Spit him out.
Now, pat, but I'm gonna mind my business.
Mm-hmm. And you know his sister too, right?
Get a sister.
Yeah, don't get it.
Well,
I think they like in a Christian cult.
The Kennedy genes are strong.
I think they in a Christian cult.
Okay.
Not him, the sister, and her husband.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
We are moving on to the star of the night and of the red carpet.
He was so cute. He actually made me want to watch All Her Fault.
Me too.
And I'm like, I don't know how big his role is in there, but he made me want to watch this.
My little sister was telling me about him, and she was just like, "Oh, he's so great. He's so great." And her and my mom, because they watched All Her Fault, they were so hyped when they saw him on the red carpet.
Oh,
so adorable.
He was eating it up. Like he was having so much fun. He wasn't shy. I'm like, oh, this little boy is like a star. He was posing. He was like his character, and he looked like he was by himself. I'm like, who are you with?
Mama on the side. He's like, go ahead, Mama. He had no fear. He was just eating it up, and I was like, oh my goodness! Now I gotta watch this show because of
his little suit is so cute, and the little black and white brogues look so good
Mhm.
with it. I love that it's double bright because it still looks like a kid is wearing it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It looks beautiful and it looks tailored and great, but it still looks like, oh, this was made for a child. How
yeah.
old is he?
I, it, you know what? I don't know how old kids are. I was gonna say 6. Is this a 6?
I think he's 6. I think
Yeah,
he might be
this
6.
is what a 6-year-old look like. But my God, today he was so adorable. He was my favorite of that carpet. Um, I this is a man and a woman, but I'm going to tell you why. Next up we
He's
have
6. Yeah.
he's 6. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what a 6-year-old looks like. We have Ryan Coogler. The reason why I do not have a picture of Ryan by himself is because unless if his wife is with him, he's taking pictures with her, and
Hmm.
he's been doing this for a lot of the award shows for sinners. He's been pushing her to the forefront, and I have just been so enamored by that. I guess their kids are getting a bit older, and she's taking more of a more, what am I trying to say? She's taking more of a presence in his production company, and so he
Oh,
is
okay.
platform to push her forward. And I just think that's so amazing. That's how it's done. That's how it's done, especially when you have a day one that puts everything aside so you can win. When you win, you make sure you push them through the door as well. And I
Hmm.
really, really love that. I couldn't get any pictures of him by himself, but I absolutely loved his outfit. I thought it was very well tailored. I thought he looked great. I loved his hair.
I
Whoever
loved his hair.
hair is eating. If I was that person, I would be like, Ryan, tag me in the pictures so they
Yeah,
can know
no, his hair
my
looks so
work.
good.
It
His
looks
hair looks so good.
great. It looks great. But he
He's
was,
wearing
I really liked his outfit.
he's wearing custom Tom Brown, and I really, really did like
There
his suit because
it
I,
is.
often like Tom Brown suits, but I really did love his hair. I like the hair. I like the I thought he looked so. This was like the best he ever looked to me. I thought he looked so good.
I agree. I
I
agree.
never really hear Tom Brown. I never really hear Ryan Coogler talk. At least I don't really remember hearing like a lot of him talk. Ryan Coogler is a Oakland nigga. Like,
And I
like the
love
way he really is. Whenever I like mock the way West Coast people talk, he sounds exactly like
it.
that.
Yep.
And I was cracking up. I'm like, oh, he really talked like this. Like, I really love it. And I actually kind of loved hearing, like, oh, this is just like a black dude from the Bay up there receiving like this Golden Globe. And I was like, I did not know he sounded like that. I
Mhm.
loved it.
He never code switches.
He
I
never
it
goes.
how honorable. I love that about him. You will
But
get the
even if
same
he
Ryan
did
at a
try to
corner
code
store and at a
switch, like
grocery store.
I think that that's still just
It
his
wouldn't work.
accent.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it's
yeah.
just his accent. Yeah,
But he looked great.
yeah.
Next up we have
Fave, Coleman Domingo. So Coleman is in Valentino, and I feel like Valentino is cooling off a little bit at the
oh
moment.
really?
Like for a minute, I was seeing Valentino everywhere. Pier
Mhm.
Paolo, who is now Balenciaga, was at Valentino and really brought Valentino back. And I haven't really seen a lot of people wear Valentino like that
Mhm.
lately. But Coleman always wears Valentino, not all the
Yeah.
time, but Coleman often wears Valentino, and it just looks made for him. Again,
Absolutely.
this is a very interesting take on a tuxedo. I actually love a black on black tuxedo. I think it looks really cool. It's not like traditional. You usually wear like a white shirt, but like again, as we're talking about, black was the color of the night. If you
Mhm.
wear black, you do different textures. You change it up. So it's a tuxedo. You can see the lapels are satin. You can see the shirt. I just love this spray of jewels on the one lapel. I just think it elevates his look so much and makes
Yep.
it look so cool. And he is a well dressed man and like a
Yes.
tall, elegant looking man. So like I
Yes.
think I'm not gonna say I ever disliked one of his outfits, but even if I didn't like it, I probably still would like it on him. But this looks amazing, and I just think he looks great as he's want to do. Like I think it
Yeah.
looks great. Like I
I
love this.
I have never
Let me see
disliked
if I can find his
anything he wore.
shoe.
I've never disliked anything that he has worn. He's always been one of my top male best dressed of the in a year. He
Hmm.
just really does clothing so well. You can tell that he cares about what he's wearing.
Hmm.
And I just love that about him. He's always been such a fun man to watch on the red carpet. He
Yeah.
had me, I think it was the Oscars. He had me at that pink suit. I
Yeah.
don't
You
know.
loved that pink
Oh, I
suit.
love that pink suit. And I don't know what happened to Leslie Odom, but I remember that rainbow suit. I remember that rainbow suit and I loved it. And I just thought that he was going to become a fashion boy. And then
It was like ombre. It was ombre.
yeah, it was ombre rainbow suit.
Ombre.
And I was obsessed with that look. He was eating up that Oscar season. I don't know what happened. But him and Coleman, I love
Oh,
that season.
those are lilies. Those are diamond lilies.
Uh,
Those are
I
diamond lilies.
love him.
And that's not
Uh,
that those are Boucheron jewels. So those are like individual brooches. That's not part of the suit.
that's so smart.
Oh, that's so cool.
So smart.
And I was looking for his shoes. He's wearing like Louboutin, little Louboutin like dress slippers.
Oh, only the best.
Yeah.
Only the best. Up next we have
Damson. Damson
mhm,
Idris. He is in, let me
so
check my notes,
fine.
even though I'm pretty sure I know what he is in. Oh, he's in Prada.
Oh, okay.
I actually knew this was Prada.
I can kind of see it.
I actually knew this was Prada. He was he nominated for anything? Didn't he just do like a race car movie or something?
Yeah, he did that race car film. I don't know if it was not again. Are you asking me? I ain't watch.
Yeah, never mind, y'all.
I did not watch.
Yeah. Mm.
He looks
But
cute.
I think he looks good. I mean, I think that he often looks good. This picture is the jacket buttoned. Why it looks so voluminous?
It comes out.
So
It comes out at the side.
it's
It comes
yeah,
out
it's kind of like
side.
wide. I actually don't love the cut of that blazer.
Oh my god, I thought you would love that.
I like it. I think if you're going to do a double-breasted blazer, I like the way Coleman did it, and I like the way Patrick did it. It doesn't look super fitted to him.
Okay.
And the pants are a very slim cut. And I'm just not really seeing a lot of people in like a skinny tuxedo like this anymore. It's very nice. It's beautiful. Like
Uh-huh.
it's gorgeous. Like I like the buttons. I like the structure of it. But
Uh-huh.
maybe it kind of looks like it's not really his size, the jacket.
Oh.
But it looks good.
Yeah,
It's just a
I thought it was different.
yeah, it's different. I mean,
Yeah,
and
but
it
it was
might be
also
intentional.
very attractive. It can wear anything. But I
Yeah.
was like, okay, we're taking risk.
Hmm.
Okay. Next up we have Pop Pop. Pop Pop.
I did not know that he was in Sinners.
Did you see Sinners, Arnold?
No,
Okay. Well, that's how you didn't know.
I know. I mean,
You
but
have to see it. It's coming back out January 23rd.
I'm gonna go see it
Yes.
because everyone talks about how good it
Yes.
was. I told you I got cursed out at a dinner
As you should have.
by one of our friends because I didn't see it. I'm like, I didn't say anything bad about it. I just didn't see it. But yeah, I don't know who he's wearing. I couldn't find anything on his fashions.
Oh, really?
I
Well, you
feel
know
like
what?
this
It
is
doesn't matter. Pop Pop looks good.
I feel like this is Delroy Lindo been doing this a long time. I feel like this is just his tuxedo that he got, and he just pulled it out when he got an occasion to wear it. I do. I feel like
Probably.
I'm just wearing my
Probably.
yeah, like oh, I just like let me pull it out the closet. Let me pull
You
it
know
out the
what,
corner
Arnold? I
drawer.
think you're right on the nose because he has been in the business for so long. I
Yeah,
don't see him doing any fuss, but he looks
and
good.
he's not like a fashion plate or anything. I think he probably just owns a tuxedo, and it's like, oh, this is my award show
Yep.
tuxedo.
Yep.
Yeah.
He looks good. I liked it.
Like me, I got a tuxedo, and sometimes I'll switch the shirt. I'll do a Coleman black shirt. I'll do a white shirt, and yeah, we gonna reverse it and flip it and do it.
Period. But he looked
That's
good.
what
I
it's
just wanted
for.
to I wanted to put Pop Pop in there.
Mm-hmm.
Next up we have Orlando Bloom.
Orlando, can I ask why you wanted to do Orlando Bloom? Because I did not see Orlando Bloom anywhere. I had to really search for him.
Oh,
What
really?
compelled you?
Oh my God.
Not in a bad way. I just wasn't like he wasn't like a highlight that I was seeing everywhere that people. So I'm like, oh, Orlando, we can do him. What made
Well,
you like?
you know what? I just liked how he looked. I like the fit of
Oh, you
his.
liked it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
No, no, no. I don't. I don't dislike it. I like I said, I just wasn't seeing him places, and I'm like, oh, I thought it was like something that she wanted to like talk about or anything. It was
oh,
really just like he's in the new movie. Like you wanted to talk about him, and you didn't talk about Timothy.
oh. We're saving him for last.
Oh, okay. Well, he's wearing Canali. If you can see, this is like a really pretty navy. This is a
Yeah,
really nice
that's
suit.
what I also liked. I liked the fact that
He didn't
he
wear black.
yeah, I like when the guys have
Yeah,
fun.
no, I like it. And I like Canali. Canali is nice. Canali knows how to do like good Italian men suit. He look a little like he looks like a mature man, he look a little beefed up maybe. His face look a little older than I remember. He's fresh off his breakup.
His
Yeah.
breakup,
Yeah.
they got divorced.
Yes.
When?
She goes with Justin Trudeau.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Wait, you're right.
Yeah.
So much has happened. So much has happened. I did not keep up. My God, today, yes, she's with Justin, and that's why they was hot in that relationship because I don't think they were yet done with that marriage.
No, I don't think they were.
How? So
Yeah,
he got
well, yeah, they were hiding it because people were seeing them out, and people were like, "Are they? This is a random pairing, like Katy Perry and the former prime minister, because he's newly divorced." The people were like, "What the fuck? Why are they at dinner? Like, what is going on?" And they never said anything. Then they just popped out Instagram official because people were like, "This isn't a thing, is it?" Like, it's just so random. Like, how they even meet?
you know these rich people they'll find anywhere to be.
I mean, but it's like more than just rich people. He was the prime minister of Canada, and it's like, where were you? What
Well,
circles were
they
you?
have you can they have all of those little circles.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So you can meet a nice little rich person anywhere.
yeah.
Next up we have another Star family member suggested this, John M. Chu.
Oh, I did not. I like this. I saw this, but you didn't have it on the list or anything. But I like this. Let me see if I can find who he's wearing.
Because I wanted to talk about what he has on his jacket.
Lapel.
Lapel, yes.
Hold on. He did Wicked, right?
Yes, he's the director of Wicked. He started out with the Step Up movies.
Really?
Yes. That was his first big role, Step Up.
So, child. Okay, John,
Oh,
Cynthia, Ariana,
oh
please come to
Lord.
the front.
Oh
His
Lord.
lapel is two brooches, guys. One is Cynthia Erivo, and one is Ariana Grande. You guys made beautiful art together. I went to go see I did Wicked reverse. I saw For Good, and then like I did Wicked in reverse, and it was actually amazing. I cried, but y'all, this stop this, stop this, stop it, please.
Oh Lord.
I actually do kind of like that he wore just like this little mock neck with this cream blazer. It's just a dinner jacket, actually, and a soft pink like mock neck instead of a traditional tuxedo shirt. I actually think that looks pretty cool. And he's wearing Bijan. I don't like those brooches though. I think they're cool for what they are, but they
Telling
make
you,
the
it's
look.
some musical theater kids. They get
Yeah, it looks
too
very like cheesy
invested.
musical theater.
They get too invested. It's just like it consumes them, and it's like step back, take a break. Let's go see a therapist. It just
Please,
gets real weird with them. It gets
please.
real weird.
But
Um,
yeah,
go ahead.
please. This was a good call out because it's like John, and I get they're your muses, and he was nominated for best director, wasn't he? Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, they wasn't going to give it to this Wicked because everybody was talking about how it wasn't like the first one, and I'm just like,
What did you think?
I haven't seen any of the Wickeds. I'm not seeing Wicked and the movies until I see it on Broadway. I just have
Oh, okay.
I have to see if it's like if a movie is based on a book, I got to read the book first. If a movie
Oh, okay.
is
That's smart.
based off of like a Broadway play, I gotta see that first before I see the actual movie.
So
Uh,
I will say, well, I mean, well, if you haven't seen the play, you wouldn't. But they added some songs to Wicked for Good that are not in the play. They have some original movies that are for the movie. I mean, original
you
songs that
know
are for
what?
the movie.
Dreamgirls did that. Beyonce,
Yeah,
listen, that was from she wrote that for the song
for the movie.
for the
Yeah,
movie. Yeah. I thought I will say this. I like this look. It was giving me Love Boat for some reason.
it does
Um,
give Love Boat.
it
It gives
does
like
give
this.
Love Boat.
Yeah,
I will say the brooches a little weird, but again, musical theater people get like that, and it's okay. You can be weird,
yeah.
you can be different. But just don't let the work consume you, musical theater fan. I really liked it. I thought he looked attractive, and I thought it was very well tailored and very well put together.
Yeah.
We're almost
You
at
know
the
he
end.
had like two babies during the filming of Wicked.
Oh well, yeah, that makes sense. That movie, they been filming that movie for like a decade. My God, today bring back old Hollywood. I remember they used to make movies in 6 months and it be in the theaters in the summer. What the hell is going on?
Well, Wicked was like
No,
they
it's
had this.
taking them Arnold. This is not normal. It's taking them too long to make movies and TV shows.
Well, they
This
had
is
to do.
ridiculous.
It's both of the movies are like really long, so they had to do one
It
filming
don't
for
take
and break
you
it.
that long. It don't take you that long. Something is going on. I don't know if these studios is trying to cover up laundering or something, but it should not take as long as it takes for these films and TV shows to come out.
It was a lot
Something in
of
the water ain't
makeup.
clean.
It was a lot of
Something in the
makeup. It was
water
a lot of
ain't
special
clean.
effects.
Mm-mm. It's giving trafficking. Not you, John. Anyway, the next look that we're going to be looking at is the heated rivalry homie,
Yep,
Hudson Williams.
Hudson Williams. Yes.
Is he little?
Um,
I mean, not little, but he looks like he don't look tall like Connor.
I don't think he is tall.
Yeah.
I don't think Connor's tall either, but hold on. Sorry, family. I wasn't expecting to have to do them, but I was hoping that we did. Hudson is wearing Armani and Bulgari jewelry.
Oh,
So if you can
I
see
know that's right. Right out the gate.
right out the gate,
Good for you.
It's the necklace, it's the snake, it's the Bulgari snake, and it actually looks really, really cool. And that's like the kind of jewelry that I encourage men and women to wear. If you wearing like something with a, he's wearing a non-traditional tuxedo, he's wearing just a dinner jacket and a shirt that's like half open with a cummerbund, like a wider leg pant. And I think that this looks so cool and so chic. It doesn't to me, it maybe doesn't give red carpet to me.
Mhm.
This is something that I would personally wear to, like, if I got invited to like a black tie or black tie optional wedding or something like that. I would wear this because I just think that it's like such a chic look, but it's not really black tie traditional. You know what I mean? Like you're wearing a dinner jacket, you're wearing a cummerbund, but like half your chest is out. But
Yeah.
I think this is so cool. And if you like a cool young man in Hollywood, this is like the look. As I said, this is like their first big red carpet after catapulting to fame. It was already renewed for season 2, so they're not going anywhere.
Awesome.
I love this for him. I think that he looks like he's having fun. They presented. Yeah, I like this.
I will say this, I don't know this is what he was going for, but this looks like after the groom has partied too hard at his
It
wedding.
does.
And
That's
I
why I said it's not really formal. It looks like you took the
yes,
formal off. You know what I
I
mean?
would have wanted to see it more put together because I
Yeah.
feel like it would have ate if it was put together.
Mhm.
It's still cute, like it fits him very well, but I'm just
This
like,
looked like after ceremony.
this is the after
Reception.
party look. After
Yeah.
at the reception, I wanted
Mhm.
to see it put together for the red carpet, but
Yeah, I
that's
see that. Yeah.
just me.
It's a
Um,
fashion look, but yes, it
yeah,
does look like reception. Like he already got
yeah.
married, so he took his
Took
tie
off the
off.
tire. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Hmm.
Um,
But he still looks good because he's still in his
yeah,
Armani suit, but like he's relaxing.
he's
Yeah, it does.
relaxing. That's the thing. I would love to see this at the after party after you're celebrating, but I don't. I want to see what you look like when you just got there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But he still looks good, and happy for him and all of his.
Yeah.
Next up, we have.
And I'll watch it. I want you to watch it.
I will. I
Yeah, I
will.
want you to watch it.
Next up, we have Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. He is in Prada.
Okay. Okay.
Prada was on the red carpet.
Prada was on the red
Prada
carpet.
was on the red carpet. Prada was on the red carpet. I do like this. I'm not a big fan of straight ties at black tie events usually.
Oh,
This looks, unless, wait, let me see. Is this double breasted? I do like it when it's monotone, like if it's all one color, you know what I mean?
okay.
Like, not to make it about me, but the last wedding that I went to, I wore a black suit with a black tie and a black shirt. I really like that look. If it's like a satin tie and you make it a little different. This looks very good. He looks very handsome. Is this chocolate brown? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody was doing chocolate.
and it's double breasted. See,
Mhm.
I do like this, but I would have liked this with a bow tie. I think that tie
Really? Okay.
makes it look a little
Yeah,
businessy,
I see that. I see
a
that.
little businessy. Whereas like if he wore this exact same tuxedo with the brooch, this color, this beautiful, gorgeous, deep chocolate color with a with a black tie, I would have a black bow tie. I'm sorry. I would have really, really loved this.
Yeah. I thought it looked really, really cute. And I just love that everybody was doing this, like all the black people were doing this chocolate thing. And I
Mm-hmm.
was here for it, but he looked good. And he brought his mom. He's been bringing his mom the whole time. and she's been his plus one, and they have just been so cute on the red carpet.
And it kind of gives. I did see an article kind of saying that like even this is kind of leaning into the characters because it is like a
Yeah,
brown suit, like, and I can totally see that. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But
yeah.
yeah, I think it looks great. And again, he has a brooch on. I think that was like the big trend of the night. All the men
For the
wore brooches.
men, yes.
All the men
Um,
wore brooches.
next up we have.
And he was styled by Jason Bolden, and I really like
Oh
Jason
yeah,
Bolden.
Jason always been following him for a minute.
Mm.
Miles Catton.
So I
This
did look up
guy.
Miles Catton because you wanted to do him, but I'm not really familiar with Miles Catton. He's in Amiri and another one in chocolate brown, another chocolate brown double-breasted suit. And I really like this. I really find myself liking Amiri a lot.
Yeah, Mary's
Um
nice. You
Amiri
guys
is,
can't see it here, but it's like shimmer material.
oh
Pinstripe.
really?
Yeah, this is shimmered. It's like gold shimmered pinstripes.
Mhm. Amiri does do a lot of streetwear kind of
Yeah,
things, like a lot of athletes wear it, a lot of rappers wear it. You know what I mean? I get a lot of like young men who come in wanting it for concerts and shows and stuff like that. But they actually really do nice, dressier stuff
yeah.
as well. And
I can see
again,
a Mary being something that really takes off with like young Hollywood and like just young athletes.
mhm,
I can really, especially black men, I can
yeah,
really see this, being like pushed to
yeah,
the
a lot of black
like
men.
a
Yeah,
trend. Yeah, absolutely. Because
I
they
like
do
that.
very well.
Who's
Um,
Miles though? Tell me about him. Or
I
did you
wish
just like his outfit?
I wish I would have known or remembered that you didn't see Sinners. He's the lead.
Oh,
This is Sammy.
he's in Sinners.
Oh,
Okay.
embarrassing.
Oh,
You got to see it before Black History Month.
I know. I am embarrassed. I'm gonna see it.
Oh my goodness. A fun fact. I've known him since he was a little boy.
Oh, you know him.
Yes, my church, it was like the sister church or like friendly with his family's church in New York, and we would go there all the time. That was back in the day when Black Americans was saved. That was like midnight musical days, and oh, his mama can y'all. You think that he can
Oh,
sing
I see it. I see. I'm sorry. I see the like
the
thread.
shimmers?
It's like a
Yes,
silver thread pinstripe.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. You think that he can sing? You haven't heard his mama. My God, today, grow like I remember when we would have like our little musicals or whatever, and she
Hmm.
would get on that mic. Ooh, heaven opened.
Oh,
Heaven opened. If
please.
there's never going to be a Sinners 2, but I'm like, if Ryan was ever going to do it, he better get Miles's mama. Oh,
Is he like primarily a singer?
huh?
He's primarily a singer.
Yeah, his grandfather is a big pastor in New York. He's a his mama is a PK.
Oh, okay.
So you know they can sing. The whole family can sing down.
Oh, okay.
But my God, today, look at little Miles. Amen. God bless the children.
Oh my God.
Last and certainly the least, we have the Great White Hope.
Timothy,
The
Timothy.
Great White Hope. Who is currently leaning into his Black American culture.
So I will say, I think this was always Timothy.
Thank you. I knew you was gonna say that. That's why I made him last. Let's go.
I
Why,
think this
Arnold?
was always Timothy.
Why?
Like, I think Timothy is a LaGuardia kid from New York. You know what I mean? I think that Timothy is like a born and raised New York type. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's very influenced by and raised with black people but like in the way that city kids I'm not going to say it's authentic because, but okay, how can I put it? When you grow up in a city, if you are white and you are growing up around Black people, you're not always intentionally emulating Black people. They really are just your neighbors and friends. Kind of the way when Black kids go to like primarily white schools, I'm like, they're not like emulating them. That really is just the culture of their circle. So I think Timothy was always kind of like a white boy with Black friends. And then he got into Hollywood and it became like, oh, I have to be like, but I think he's kind of doing what's really him now from early interviews and stuff that I've seen with him. What do you think?
Okay, I was waiting.
Wait, really quickly. I want to at least, should we do his look first?
Yeah, let's do his look. Let's do his
look. You gonna say, okay, yeah, I was waiting. Clearly you wasn't rocking with nothing I said. So let me find this look.
Do his look. Because you know what? I cannot believe that you, Mr. James Baldwin 2.0.
But I also didn't say that I didn't say it was a good thing or a bad thing. I just think that it's kind of, I don't even. Wait a minute. Let me do the look first. God.
Do the look.
I feel like I'm about to get my head chopped off. I feel like the Star family is too. Somebody said chop in all caps. I'm like, you chopping me or you chopping Timothy?
They chopping Timothy.
I don't even see did you see who he's wearing?
Probably FUBU.
Go away from me with this.
Probably FUBU.
Go away from
colors.
Okay, let me see. Timothy. Okay. How old is he? He told me when I was 19 years old. How old are you?
30.
He's 30? Okay, I don't know who he's wearing.
We'll just give it to FUBU.
Oh, wait. I see. I didn't see. Is this about the Tims? I never saw them.
So Timothy Chalamet is in FUBU. I don't know. He's wearing FUBU, but it was a big deal was made about his red carpet look because
I did not see that
on the red carpet. So everybody was going crazy and being like, "Oh my goodness, he's him!"
Oh, he's in Chrome Hearts.
Oh. And there are his Tims. Amen.
Okay, go ahead.
So here's the thing, and I'm gonna get you, Arnold, and everybody together who think like you. We have just went through an election cycle, right? In New York City, where New York City has got their fabulous new mayor, Mamzani.
Mm-hmm.
And in his speech, there was a little bit of controversy in his speech because he had echoed something that had been echoed before by AOC and by a lot of people who speak about New York City. And he said that New York City is a city for immigrants, built by immigrants. And this is something that AOC says all the time, right? Mm-hmm. And there was some controversy from that because the people who actually built New York City are Black Americans, and Black Americans are going through a great eraser in New York City, where people are trying to act like they did not only built New York City, but not contribute greatly to New York City. Like everybody's saying that New York City is a city of immigrants, but how do we forget about the Harlem Renaissance? How do we forget about hip hop? Like there are so many, and that's just two things. There are so many contributions that the Black American community who built New York City have contributed to New York, making it what it is today, along with others. I am not removing anybody, but I'm speaking about those who have been removed, the foundational people of this city who have been removed. And the only reason why I'm bringing that up is because everybody is talking about Timothy Chalamet and saying, oh, he's not, this is how New Yorkers are. He's not cultural appropriating anything. This is New York. And I'm not doubting that this is how people in New York City act. I want to say this, though. For everyone to say that New York City is this immigrant place, this place built by immigrants, and it is a fully immigrant town, to say that then the way this man acts is how New Yorkers act, how in the hell does a city that is for immigrants, built by immigrants, has a large immigrant community, how in the hell then does this personality, this Black American personality, this Black American way of speaking, this Black American style, this Black American swag, this Black American walk, how then is this his personality? So you mean to tell me the people that you are trying to erase are the forefront of everybody's freaking identity? To be a Black American in this world is to constantly be gaslit about your influence. And that is what this is happening right here. We are being gaslit about what this man is doing. And yes, this might be him, right? But what we are not going to do is deny that he is putting on a cloak of Black Americanness because it's popular. And the issue that we have is that when you get to where you're going, you stop that Negro mess and you go back to being white. So the issue is everybody saying that this is who he is. I will let you have that. But if you do not see the problem in the eraser, then we got to drag your great white hope.
I do think that this is, you know, a little more of his personality that I think that he just like is.
How does everybody have a Black American personality?
But I'm not denying that it's influenced by Black American people, though. Like I never denied that. Like I don't think that he would deny that. Like I think that he would be like,
he's this city kid. It's not city culture. It's not New York culture. It's not New York culture. It is Black American culture. And we got.
But I think that like New York culture. I think that like a lot of New York culture. I'm not arguing with you. Like even like about the Mamdani. I think that like a lot of New York City culture is like Black American culture in New York City.
Mm.
You don't?
No, thank you for agreeing with me, Arnold.
I do.
So here's the thing about
I think that like a lot of people's swag in New York is like from the Black people in New York because like, and again, you even mentioned it. Like, I think a lot of influence in New York is hip hop. And when I say hip hop, it's really like the birthplace of hip hop. It's like
the birthplace of hip hop. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I think like a lot of people in New York like grew up in neighborhoods where like hip hop was birthed. So yeah, it does kind of veer Black American. And I think that there's some neighborhoods in New York, and this wouldn't be a Timothy thing, where like even the Black people kind of speak like Italian. They kind of sound like Italian, like even like
I will absolutely say that. But
like a Wendy Williams. Like, why does Wendy Williams talk like that? She's from Jersey, you know what I mean? I think she, you know, grew up like from Jersey.
Honestly, I will say that. But the issue is that people from Hell's Kitchen don't talk like that, right? Like he needs to sound like a good fella. Why does he sound like Tupac? You know what I mean? Like it's just like we have to be honest what this is, even if this is somebody that you guys like or whatever. We have to be honest that this is a performance. It's a minstrel show. And the reason why it's not being called out, because it's a popular minstrel show, right? It's an identity that a lot of people, especially New York, because New York is the birthplace of hip hop. but you don't get hip hop without the Harlem Renaissance, right? So it is just, you don't get hip hop without the Harlem Renaissance. You don't get the Harlem Renaissance without jazz. So it is a byproduct of all of those things. And then you get this identity that is now being called New York. And that is the issue, because it allows him to be able to lean into that and lean out of it, and just be like, oh, well, this is where I'm from. But why didn't you act like that?
Is that what he's saying, or is that what's being like put onto him?
No. It's absolutely what's being put onto him, but we all can see the drastic change. Like Timothy never wore Tim's to the red carpet.
No.
Now, I guess because he feels a little bit more
established.
Established. I would hope it would be because of that. The issue that I'm having.
He also shouldn't have tonight. I hate them.
Yeah. The issue that I'm having is that this identity of his that has always been him has been pushed out during marketing for his movie.
Oh, okay. I do agree.
So even if people are saying like this is who he has always been,
it's why you just brought it back from Marty Supreme?
Yes. Is it going to go away after you get your Oscar? Yeah. Or are you still going to be wearing Tim's? And are you
because this is the real you?
This is the real you. Are we going to see you with grills?
Please don't.
You know what I mean? Like, how far is this going to go? Are we getting stitch braids for the SAG-AFTRA Awards? Like, how far is this going to go? And how long are people, especially our people, going to call this New York before he starts to get 2 shades darker?
He's a very pale, skinny French boy. He's not going to get darker. Now, some of this ire that you have
really been in a long-term relationship with a woman that is transracial.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, I think some of this critique would be better aimed at his girlfriend or his partner, my partner of 3 years.
But that's probably why he feels comfortable doing this cosplay. And using the guise of, oh, this is New York City.
Well, is this how tied is this?
Perfect example. Ryan Coogler is from Oakland.
Right.
You've been the same on every carpet.
Yeah.
Same in every interview. You're on the red carpet. You're posing like this. You're leaning like this. You're wearing Tim's. Now you got you got a different cadence to your voice. It's a little weird to start this at 30, but it's also like, come on, man, this is problematic. This is weird.
I haven't seen it, and I don't have any intentions of seeing it. But like, is this a Marty Supreme thing? Is this like how Marty Supreme acts?
I don't think so. I think like Marty Supreme is like based in the 50s or something. It's like for an old white guy that was like a ping pong player. So no, that's what everybody was like. Why is this marketing happening for this movie that does not have?
It was a blitz. It was a marketing blitz, especially from like the fashion, like in like the fashion circles. It was like Marty Supreme jackets and like a Marty Supreme collection. And then you had all and celebrities just holding Marty Supreme stuff. Timothy is on top of the sphere, and I'm like, when have they done marketing like this before? What's the budget? Like, what is this movie even the fuck about?
You know, I want to be honest with you, because they are pushing this movie to be the Great White Hope. They needed people to see it. So instead of marketing this movie because it wasn't doing well. Well, I won't say it wasn't doing well. It wasn't doing what Sinners was doing.
It wasn't doing what it was projected
to do, right? And in order for this movie to win the awards that it's going to win, they need to make the numbers make sense. And so I believe that is why they were marketing this movie as some like hip hop film. That's why he started dropping rap videos. And that's why he started wearing all Supreme, because you got a lot of young people running to this theater now thinking that you're going to see this movie you're going to see a 8 Mile Part 2. And then they're in the movie theater watching the ping pong player. So I think they did that for marketing to drive people to see it, but misleading them about what it actually is, because you need to numbers to justify the con.
Right.
So that's what all this is. So that is my opinion right now. And one thing about me, I'm never wrong. I'm just early. This man is going to go back. This man is going to go back. That hair, them curls are going to come back. He's going to start dressing like a dead Victorian child. That New York Black American accent is going to disappear. And everybody going to act like they wasn't inviting him to the cookout. Everybody going to be real weird when he goes back to being Caucasian because being Black is no longer profitable.
But why is being Black profitable? But that's what I didn't see the movie, so I don't really know the context. But like, why would being Black be profitable right now? Like at this point, what's the tie? Because it's youth culture. You're saying.
Here's the thing: because in the beginning, middle, and end of time, Black people have always been the influence.
Oh.
No matter what, we have always been the influence. Everything you love about America is because of Black Americans. We influence the world. This allegedly 13% of the population influences the world. You can go to every corner of the earth, the freaking Milky Way, and you will see Black American influence. That's how popular this culture is. There are probably aliens wearing do-rags right now. I'm telling you, there's an alien with a full set. And their appearance is just like, you are not Black. I'm telling you. It is like this culture is so powerful. Unfortunately, it's in the hands of people who don't know that. So everybody else knows it, so they just take it from them and profit off of it. But that's what it is. It's popular because that's the thing. He couldn't market this movie as Marty Supreme. He had to throw in some Black Americanness to get people to go see it. And everybody went and saw it and was just like, when is he going to rap? When is he going to do the Negro jig? When's that happening? That is what's happening here. Sad it had to be you, Timmy. Thought you were one of the good ones. Thought you this is the Justin Timberlake of their generation. And you Gen Zers are going to grow up and y'all going to cringe when y'all see how y'all hype this foolishness up. I'm not judging you because I've been there. I remember when I saw Justin Timberlake on a red carpet, with probably the green carpet, it was MTV. He had cornrows, baby hair, and he was wearing a bedazzled scarf.
A China moon rag.
A China moon rag. And I was like, oh my God, he looks so cute. I cringe. I cringe when I think about my childlike self, how I thought that was attractive. I cringe at how I embarrassed my ancestors. I pray every day that Harriet Tubman forgives me for that foolishness.
So here's
judging you. You're going to have your moment. But I'm just letting you know what it is.
So here's the since you mentioned him, I don't dispute the things that you said, but since you mentioned Justin, this is where I find the difference. And Justin is from like rural Tennessee. And we came to know Justin, and Justin was not like do-rags and cornrows and all of that. That really felt like a persona.
We did not know who he was until Ashton Kutcher did that punk show on him. And remember that Ashton Kutcher, he was on Punk. And Ashton Kutcher, he did this thing where the tax people were coming in and repossessing everything from him. And they took his dog. And I will never forget, because that's when the spell was broken for me. I will never forget. Justin was like, oh my God, man, you took my dog? And he started crying. And I was like, who the hell is that? I said, Justin?
Not Justin.
I watched that episode in disbelief. And everything and my African body that was attracted to that man left me. I was instantly delivered, instantly set free. Hallelujah! delivered for white supremacy in that moment. Thank you, Ashton Kutcher. Thank you. And y'all gonna have your moment. Y'all gonna have your moment, Gen Z. I don't know when it's gonna come, but I hopefully I'm
He's 30 years old. Is he Gen Z?
He has, I think Gen Z is 33 now. No, yeah, Gen Z is in the third. He's cussed, I think. He's elder Gen Z. Because I think the baby millennials are what, 33?
Yeah, the baby millennials are 33.
Yeah. The baby millennials are 33. So he's an elder Gen Z. But y'all gonna have your moments, so eat it up now. I know y'all love that video of him. Chop by chop. I get it. I've been there.
What was he doing?
Moment. You gonna have your moment. And you're gonna be set free.
Chop by chop.
Chop. The Gen Zers, the black Gen Zers, eat that up. Oh my God, Timmy is rapping chop. Oh. They're gonna be so embarrassed.
But this is what I'm saying. Like the Justin thing is like was an act because like Justin knew it was popular. I think that like before Timothy got like became a famous actor, I think he really was just like a white guy like this.
No, I think he is just like Justin Timberlake, right? I think he was somebody who just like it's okay to like black culture. For some reason, non-black people can't just like it. They got to consume it. Like it has to become them for some reason. They just got to like, ugh. I don't know if it's from the cannibalism in their bloodline. I don't know what it is, but they have to like consume it and become it. You can't like listen to the music.
I would counter a little bit that it is not always just them. I think that is like put on them. You know what I mean? Like you were saying, like, oh, welcome to the cookout and stuff like that. I think that people put that on them, like, oh, you like this music, you know, you one of us, and it's like, well, what if I just like the song? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it's like put onto them.
That's very true, and also feeling comfortable enough to participate in a culture because you have so many people inviting you to it and you don't realize.
And I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Everything that you're saying, I agree with, but like, I see what you're saying about Timothy, but I do for real feel that way about his girlfriend. Like I do feel like she puts it on as a costume.
That girlfriend didn't help him, right? I don't think this would two things.
We could talk about how she became white again when she started dating him.
And that's
she was finally with a white guy. Have you ever known her to be with a white guy?
Here's the thing. She's starting to revert back.
Yeah, she is.
He needs a nigga. So she's starting to revert back because of what his desires. But here's the thing also. I think the things that are not working for him are two things. The girlfriend that he has,
his partner,
and where the world is, especially America right now. Everybody on edge, everybody heated. Black people are gatekeeping like crazy. So him deciding to do this minstrel show at this time, bad timing, brother. You should have did this a couple years ago,
brother.
You doing this minstrel show right now as we're knee deep in fascism, and you got your agencies and your studio, the studio of this movie, pushing this and trying to make this. They're making you the great white hope while you're performing this Black American minstrel show. Bad timing. Bad timing. With this, we would have been cool with this under a different president. Now, if we had that black lady, nobody would have cared. I would have, but I'm deconstructing. But I don't think it would have been as much of an offense. But the time that we're in, you can't play like this. You can't play like this. He has to either stick with this minstrel show until he leaves the earth, or he got to revert back immediately. Because I don't see this going well. I'm telling you, I don't. Because now you want to play black. People are going to start asking you now. Oh, you like to listen to hip hop? What do you think about ICE agents killing people of color? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta go back to being white. Because now they're gonna start asking you to use your influence. Oh, you like the culture? You enjoy the cornbread and a collard green or two? Can you speak up because this government is killing us? And he's going to go. It's going to be a slippery slope.
This would have been the night to do it.
Huh?
This would have been the night to do it. This would have been the night to do it. I actually am disappointed that more people didn't like vocally speak out. And I actually did see someone like every time you saw Mark Ruffalo on the red carpet, he was just like, no, I'm not really feeling it. But that's really how it should be. We shouldn't be going on as usual.
Yep.
Like I think that he should, and he really was, the star of the night. The person who wins Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director really are like, it's their who won Best Actress?
Somebody white. I don't know. I didn't watch. You keep on asking me.
Oh yeah, sorry. But like I think that he should have spoken up. And I think he thanked
That's what's going to happen because he thanked that weird guy from Canada. They call him the Epstein of Canada. He thanked him and everybody went crazy. Everybody cussing him out about that.
Yeah, because why are you thanking Kevin O'Leary's weird ass from Shark Tank?
Because you want to play Black American, people are going to expect you then to start doing what Black Americans do.
Kevin is trash. Like he is a horrible, horrible man. Was he? I guess he was a producer on.
I think he was not just a producer. I think he was an actor in Marty Supreme.
Kevin was in Marty Supreme?
Yep. And now he's trying to be in James Bond.
You know what? Somebody said that. Somebody said they should have never let him do this because like he's a horrible person and he got like a little taste of this and now he's going to want to be in Hollywood. He's going to think this is the thing. He's really just like an investor, millionaire. He was on Shark Tank for a little while. And now I'm seeing him on like fucking political pundit roundtables. He's sitting there with Abby Phillip and stuff. And I'm like, why is Kevin O'Leary here? Like, first of all, Kevin's not American. Like,
real quick about Abby, love her down as a Black woman. That show, you got the worst people on there. What the hell is going on? Abby? That check can't be that good.
It can't be that good. I say it every chance I get, and every chance I get, I at her. I say, please end your show. It is immensely problematic.
Terrible.
You are not a panelist on there. So it looks like, I'm sure it's a CNN show. It reads like she is intentionally platforming.
Yep. Rage. It's like a rage baiting show.
It's rage bait. You're intentionally platforming these horrible people, pedophilia apologists, rape apologists, making excuses for people being, ICE and diminishing with head. I'm like, why do you have these people on your show? You can have a political discussion with people who have differing opinions but still sticking to the concrete facts. And every single night it's a clip of some rage bait from some horrible person that she invited on her. I'm like, Abby,
she's constantly giving them a platform. We're going to everybody.
I would look at the call sheet and be like, I'm not comfortable having them on my show. Yeah. Not just being on a show with them. I'm not comfortable having them on my show because the show is the Abby Phillip show.
The check can't be that good.
Yeah. Like, why are you having Kevin? Kevin is like a Trump supporter and multimillionaire.
She platforms the worst people.
Canadian.
It's just like it's like her casting department, the producers on that show, they just like, they search the darkest parts of the web.
They
and try to find somebody to come on the show. It's so scary.
They overturn every rock and pull up whatever creep is under there and be like, you want to be on the show? Like,
it's so bad. You know what show reminds me of? And I keep on forgetting this show. He was before Maury Povich. Do you remember that guy? He was like a comic, and it was like
Richard Bay.
Was it Richard Bay? Let me see. What is his name? Y'all remember that show? Elder millennials in the chat, y'all remember that show?
Like a
And
talk show?
it was a talk show, and all I remember is that everybody used to fight on that show.
Richard Bay.
Is Richard Bay? Let me see if that's him. He was a
Not Jerry
comedian.
Springer.
He was before Jerry Springer.
Richard Bay.
Everybody just used to fight.
I love Richard Bay.
Richard Bay talk
BEY.
No, who the hell is that? No, not him.
You don't remember the Richard Bay show?
I remember Richard Bay.
Charles Perez?
Richard Bay. But I was more of a Phil Donahue.
I was all of them.
I was a, do you remember Mama Love?
Mother Love.
Mother Love, that was my show.
Yes. Oh my God. This is a deep cut. I remember Mother Love had this couple, and she was like being abused. It was a black woman and a white guy, and he used to like abuse her, and she brought him on to say she was leaving, and he was talking about like when he slapped her, and he just said, "I was drunk, Mother Love," and he said it just like that. And even though he's talking about domestic violence, it was so funny. That was like his whole excuse, and the way he said it to her,
So
and she just like.
sad.
Yes, I remember Mother Love, Richard Bay, Charles Perez.
Wait, I found the host, but I have to talk about this Mother Love moment. This is so sad. But do you remember the Mother Love episode where it was a white woman and her son, and they had a tumultuous relationship, and they hadn't talked to each other for a very long time, and she got the show to reach out to him, and they did this whole segment about how she misses him and she wants to reconnect. And they were talking about how the son was interested, and it was so positive. And then she walked to the door, and Mother Love was like, "Are you ready to see if your son?"
Yes, that was her thing. Like she would reveal. Yeah.
And she went to the door, and Mother Love said, "Open the door." And the door opened, and nobody was there. All I remember is that lady turned around and broke down, and Mother Love in the audience went, "Oh."
Wait, why would he do that?
Why were we watching that stuff? My
Jenny
God,
Jones.
Jenny Jones.
Ricky.
Never forget that episode. Ricky Lake, the wig pulling.
And you know what? A lot of them, in hindsight, a lot of the Jerry Springer episodes were fake.
Oh, yes.
People just want. The Jenny ones were real. Remember that man killed that other guy?
Yes, that's why her show got canceled, and now she's on YouTube baking sourdough bread.
Really?
Yes.
I love
one of her subscribers. She be baking hell.
I love Jenny. I remember she used to do the I used to be fat, now I'm all that. And
yes.
And I used to always be like, she not all that though. She just lost some weight. It's like whatever. Yeah.
Those shows back
Nostalgia.
in the day.
So who were you talking about though?
Morton Downey Jr.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That's what Abby Phillips show reminded. Yes, and everybody said it's Downey. Yep.
Yeah.
Morton Downey Jr.
Yes.
That is what her show reminds me of. Just chaos. Morton Downey Jr. You don't know what the subject was, but you knew that those people was going to fight.
Yeah.
And that's what Abby Phillips show is.
I feel the same way about Abby Phillip as I do about. Do you ever watch Piers Morgan?
No.
Yeah, because why would you? But Piers invites literally the worst people.
Mm-hmm.
The worst people. And I think Piers feels like he's a real journalist and like he gives them pushback.
Mm-hmm.
I think he feels like he's giving them pushback, but it's also like, I don't want to have a conversation with this insane person.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not inviting them over, like, on my show because it's my show. Like, he had this one girl and she was like, yeah, you know, I'm racist. I don't care. Like, I say the M word. And he's like, you're racist. You're a terrible person. He was like, if you say it, say it. Say it live on TV now. And Mark Lamont Hill was like, can you not?
I remember that. He was like, hello.
He was like, I'm the only black person here. Like, if she says that, she's talking about, don't invite her to say that. I know what you're trying to do. Thank you. But don't invite her to do it. And it's like, also, don't have this person who is on here to be like, yeah, I say the M word all the time. It's just like, you're doing this for rage bait. Like, this is ridiculous. There's nothing productive coming in here.
You're rage baiting.
she's not giving any perspective, and Abby does the same thing. But Abby like claims to be like this serious journalist who's on CNN, but then you literally have a roundtable
Thank
of
you.
people who
Yeah.
just argue because some of them are logical, rational people, and some of them are just insane people. They're not politicians, they're not political strategists.
Yep.
You just are inviting people who are like, like MAGA or conservative or whatever, but really it's just like, yo, they're really just saying crazy things. They're not talking about policy. They're not talking about, it's just like, you just have crazy people on here and like horrible, awful people. And I'm like, you are a Black woman. You cannot have this show. It's not worth it. And Kevin is on there. And it's also like, why are you even having Kevin on there
Mhm.
sometimes? And then, Kevin, why are you at the Golden Globes? Like, yeah, even if he was in the movie, because people did say he was in the movie, he wasn't a star of that movie. He probably just appeared in that movie. He don't
He
need to be
probably
in the
paid a
Globe.
lot of money to be in it. He was probably one of the producers. So,
Yeah, I'm
sometimes
sure he did pay a lot of money.
who will only fund it if they can be in it.
He's the same one who was like, oh yeah, I need to, who like demanded to speak to Zoran Mamdani. Like he
Mhm.
needs to speak to people like me. And people were like, you
Um,
don't live in New York City. You're not even
that
American.
is
Why?
one thing that I will say about New York City and LA, because these are like there are two entertainment capitals. People really who outside of New York and LA have no idea how little those celebrities and rich people have influence. Like people think that they can call a race or whatever out here, and I'm just like, if you're not from here, you do not know. Those
Yeah.
people, the natives, Hollywood came to them.
Yeah.
They don't acknowledge that native people do not live anywhere around that, and those are the people that are going to vote. So that's
Right.
why it's always some
That's the
random person.
majority of the city.
Yes, that's why it's always some random person who you've never heard of, who don't have all the money, winning these freaking elections, because it's the natives know who that is. You
Yeah.
don't know because you're in the transplant parts.
Yeah.
But like that's everybody was shocked about that election, and I'm just like, Mom Donnie, and I'm just like, you guys do not know. You guys do not, rich people, celebrities, the one place that you would think that they would have power, they do not have that influence or power like y'all think.
Yeah.
Not in those entertainment capitals. It is
I
the
think he's
people.
just a real person from Queens and
Yep.
he reached out to real people. But I also think that he did it right though, because also he didn't ignore the celebrities, you know what I mean? But I think the real celebrities, if you are a celebrity who lives in New York, your culture is not celebrity culture. It's not Hollywood, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because when I go to New York, and I've been going to New York for 25 years now, I be at parties with celebrities, and it's not like paparazzi
Nobody
party. They
cares.
really they be drunk just like me.
Nobody
They
cares.
be high, like they really are just. And then you just go to the apartment, and it's a nice apartment, but it's not like a Beverly Hills mansion or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like, oh, these people, these are really just people who live in New York. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like some of them are born like people like Mandy Patinkin, who's real big on him, and uh did you know he worked for Lupita Nyong'o's parents or something like that?
Yeah, I knew that because they're really close.
Yeah, they're really close. So like he
He was
knows Lupita
campaigning for him and
Nyong'o.
everything.
He's really good friends with Cynthia Nixon. I'm sure he it's people like um Sarah Jessica Parker, who is like a rich white woman, but really she's like, oh, I just like live in a house in New York. You know what I mean? So like I think the people in New York are a little more down to earth.
Yeah,
So he did reach out to them too, but he also was like, oh, I'm going to the bodega because this is like
that's
where
what you
the
do.
oh, I'm catching the subway because this is how I get uptown. You know what I mean? Like I think that that's
Yeah.
um important. But yeah, like yeah, there are millionaires and billionaires and celebrities of several kinds, but like honestly, there are like millionaire and billionaire neighborhoods, and I think that those people very often do not leave those neighborhoods.
Mm-mm.
That's one
Nope.
thing about New York, you kind of don't have to leave your neighborhood for real, but like if you live like on the Upper East Side or something like that,
Yeah.
you really don't go
Nope.
downtown.
You don't
You
visit.
really don't.
Mm. They stay
You're not
within
going to
it.
Brooklyn for anything. You're
They
not,
stay within it. Well,
yeah.
Arnold, congratulations.
Thank you.
You have successfully went on your first tangent on NikkiStar TV. This channel is known for tangents, and you have been initiated into into the tangent culture. Thank you. You are officially a part of the family.
I'm
Thank
good for a
you
tangent.
for
That's
being.
the funny thing. I'm good for a tangent.
Thank you so much for being here. But let's bring it back to the fashion so we can wrap it up. What is
Okay.
your best dressed man of the night?
I would give it to Coleman. I would give it to Coleman. I just really like this and I want to wear this.
I'm going to hop in here and say I agree.
I want to wear
Coleman
this.
8 for me.
Yeah.
I will say it was hard to not pick
Oh,
baby,
you know what?
but I
I was
just,
not thinking of the baby. You said man. I was.
yeah, yeah, it was hard to not pick my baby, but
I
I
actually would
just,
like. I would give it to. I would give
yeah,
him a coat
I
because
just,
he looks so cute and he looks
yeah,
so confident.
I would
Like
give him the Coleman Domingo up and coming red carpet star award,
yes, he looks so
but
cute.
I just have to give it to Coleman.
You know who else? I'm
For
sorry, we
sure.
didn't talk about him, but you know who else looked really, really
Ooh.
good to me, and I think you would have liked it. Um, Glenn, what's his Glenn?
Oh, Glenn Powell. Yes,
Glenn
I
Powell,
wanted to.
because he wore blue, and you were like picking out blue suits and stuff like that. I
I
really liked
I was
his.
going to show Glenn, but there were so many pictures, and I'm just being very honest that were not flattering to him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if this new girlfriend is telling you to do some stuff to the face. Don't, because I knew it would have been a different discussion, not about his outfit. So I was just like, I don't feel like that.
I
Them
liked
young
it.
girls be telling you to do stuff you shouldn't do. There
Who's
was
his
no
girlfriend?
some bachelor ex girlfriend sister. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, they just weren't flattering, and I was like, "Oh God,
He wore a like midnight blue
yeah." He looked
velvet.
the suit looked good. He looked good in that suit. I will
Yeah,
say
I
that.
I really like this suit, and it's Brunello Cucinelli, and I thought that he looked good, and I only thought of it because I thought he looked good, but you really liked Orlando's blue suit, so I'm like she
Yeah.
seems to like a non traditional suit, and I
Oh,
think
I
that this
love when men do like non-traditional. I will always
yeah.
have a space in my heart for Tom Ford because I love how he always does like a really dark brown suit
Hmm.
that's so well tailored. Ah,
And he's wearing a cummerbund. You know what I didn't like? If we talk about the fashion while we're on men's fashion, a lot of men's fashion pages and stuff really focus on watches. Like watches are huge, and it's like whole pages that
yeah.
highlight the watches that the men wore on the red carpet.
Hmm.
I I don't wear watches,
Hmm.
but I think that wearing a watch with a tuxedo can, ironically, because they be like $50,000, cheapens the look a little bit. It's like you got this beautiful tailored suit, and then your suit stops right here just because you got this big Rolex. So, and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't always like that. It just doesn't look like clean and sleek. Like wear a bracelet or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I also don't like when
Would
people
be
are
nice.
super dressed up and wearing like Apple watches. These aren't Apple watches by any
Yeah.
means, but it's just like I don't know if these watches look right with evening wear, and I
Yeah.
don't always like that. And as I was looking at Glenn Powell is wearing an Omega watch, and his lapel, I mean, his wrist is like pulled up and like to highlight the watch, and it just looks too intentional, and I didn't really
Yeah.
like that. So, gentlemen, if you can avoid that, wear your timepiece. Wear your
Mhm.
beautiful timepieces. They're expensive. They're beautiful. They're jewelry, really, but when you're doing an evening look, when you're doing a red carpet, like don't make it quite so obvious. Maybe get the time off the cell phone if you need to for the night. Mm.
All righty. Who is your best dressed woman of the night?
I'm gonna give it to. I'm looking at my list. I old school how I do it. I think I might give it to Tessa Thompson. I really liked it.
You know what? I went back and forth with her.
I really liked this.
I went back and forth with her.
Hmm.
This was beautiful. This was beautiful.
I liked this. I loved the I love the clutch, the ice out. I love the be good. I loved that. But I also love that she had a clutch
Mm-hmm.
because you know how I feel.
Yep.
Why y'all don't
Yep.
have no bags? Where
Yes.
y'all going? Where
Because
y'all
you always
going with
say
it?
you look unfinished.
You look unfinished, and I get it. They most of them carry it and they pass it off for to their handlers for the red carpet, but
Yeah.
I liked that I saw hers because it was such an integral part of her look.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is a lady going out at
It
night
was
and she
just
has her clutch.
beautiful. It was
Like, and I thought she looked
beautiful.
beautiful. That body wave, like you
Yep.
said, the Bulgari jewelry.
Her
I
bracelet.
think this was a complete look for me.
Now, this is the thing. When you do a look like this, you get people excited. I can't wait to see what she's going to wear to the Oscars.
I want to see what she wears to the
I'm
Oscars.
excited.
I think that is what when it comes to award season, you can't peak too early.
True.
As I said, like Tiana looked great, but I thought that the dress that Tiana wore to like the film festival a couple weeks ago was really like a real red carpet. Like I would have liked her to wear that to the Oscars. And you know, it's so many dresses out there. You can wear them to all these events, but you can't peak too early because the Oscars is going to be like the culmination. I
Yeah.
think this is beautiful, but it's still a simple dress. Like it's
Yeah.
still like a sequin sheath dress. I
Mhm.
think that she still has room to do like the most at the Oscars. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But this still looks amazing to me.
Hmm. I agree.
Yeah.
I was going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but I'm going to have to go with my girl.
Ah, yes.
And the reason why is because I think for me it's the overall look.
Mm-hmm.
I the I forget the lining under the corset bunching a bit bothers me.
Uh-huh.
This train and the moment that was this outfit and her arrival, it was so all of it. I'm giving this best look because all of it, the
I
entrance,
also love like a fishtail, like mermaid
yes,
style.
the
Like I
fit,
love that. Yeah.
the fit of the bust, this color on her skin. I
Yeah.
just I this is just gorgeous. This is just gorgeous. And I also wanted to give it to after I did my best dressed man and my best dressed woman. I also wanted to give it to
Bella, I loved this too. Yes, I
because
loved
Bella
this.
for me gave just what Alandria and her dress gave. Bella had so much fun. And this was so, not only was it unique, it was so on the nose. I just,
Yeah,
I loved it. I loved everything about this.
yeah.
They
I
had a
loved it.
great time on that carpet. And that's the thing
Yeah.
for me. Like, if you want to sell an outfit to me, love it. Have fun in it. Because even
So
if I
I
don't
will
like
say
it,
that is
I
the
gotta go
one
for it.
thing I always liked about the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes in the past has seemed fun. They be
Yeah.
drunk at the Golden
Yeah.
Globe, and they're served at dinner.
Yep.
I didn't, yeah, because they're at tables. They're not
Nobody
just
eats it
sitting.
though. That's what I learned, that
I
nobody eats it. So a
I
lot of people
know,
just
but
take it
it's
home.
different than other award shows where like
Yeah.
they're just sitting in like a essentially like an auditorium kind of thing. This like they're sitting at tables with
Yes.
champagne and they're served dinner. Whether they're eating it or not, it feels a little like less formal. And
Yeah.
people get up on stage drunk
Mhm.
because they're like, I've been drinking champagne all night.
Yeah.
Like it's 2
It's
hours
a
in.
party.
And
It's a party.
it's a party. It seems more like a party than an award show.
Mhm.
So I do like that. I don't like all the like shady politics behind it. And I probably won't watch the Golden Globes again. And if it's on CBS, I know I won't watch the Golden Globes again. But that is what I always liked about. I didn't see anybody like drunk like they have been in the past in any clips. But I do like that aspect of it. It is set up like a dinner party where
Yeah.
award ceremony. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are our picks, Star family.
Oh,
What
yours what you did Coleman
Yeah, my best dressed man was
and
Coleman. And my best dressed woman was my best dressed man was Coleman. And I also had to give it to our little baby. And
Okay.
then my best dressed woman was Alandria. And then after those two categories, and the they them category, I gave it to my baby Bella.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
You know what? That's what we're gonna add a new category. They them non-binary.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
we can do a non-binary category. Yeah,
so
I like that.
our best dressed woman, Alandria, our best dressed man, Coleman Domingo, Alandria and Tessa. Our best dressed man, we both agreed, was Coleman Domingo. The non-binary, they, them, best dress of the night, Bella Ramsey.
Bella Ramsey. Perfect.
Bella Ramsey.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining Arnold and I and sticking with us through the technical difficulties.
And the tangents.
And the tangent. Oh no. This channel loves tangents.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Read the comments. They ate that up. We are a tangent channel. But
so quickly, because we deep in, but I actually did, when Nikki asked me to do this, I did do an aside and was like, I want to talk about the Danish deception. We don't have to talk about it here. It's a little too much to
no. No. Arnold, let's do it. The Star family eats this up.
Now?
Another tangent. Okay. Well, Star family, do y'all want to do a tangent, or me and Arnold talk about the Danish deception? You know what?
We can do another show.
No. So what's going to happen is I'm going to bring Arnold back when I can get Arnold, and Arnold, you're going to do just because I do a show called Just Chatting, where we talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about, and I created that show so that we don't have tangents, but it just happens.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Arnold onto the next Just Chatting, and we're going to talk about the Danish deception because Arnold has thoughts. Arnold has thoughts.
I do have thoughts, and forgive me, Star Family, because I feel like I'm late coming to it because it was a month, like a month ago at this point. There were two Danish deceptions that happened at the same time. So when I was seeing headlines about the Danish deception all over like the internet, the same week that she put out the Danish deception, and if you guys don't know what the Danish deception is, a young lady, a Nigerian American lady, told this whole 26-part series about how some Danish man scammed her and her family out of all this money. But the same week, like sneaker collector blogger girl who lives in Denmark claimed that her storage unit with like her thousands and thousands of dollars worth of like sneak Jordans and stuff was broken into and all her sneakers were stolen. And it was like real sketchy whether she was lying or not, whether it was like a scam story that she was doing for sympathy. And when I started seeing the Danish deception, I'm like, oh, that girl really was lying. I had no idea because she lived in Denmark. I had no idea there was another Danish deception until like a week ago. I thought this was all about, because she was like a really popular, if you're into like, you know, like sneaker culture and stuff like that, she was like a popular girl in sneaker culture, had this storage unit where she kept all her sneakers, you know, like vintage Jordans and shit like that. And people were like, she lying, you know what I mean? I thought that was the Danish deception for the longest. And so now I'm hearing about the Danish deception, and I'm like, I just have to talk about this because I cannot believe this.
When I tell you he blew up our group chat with that?
I did. And I said, I'm sorry if I'm late, but did we discuss this? Like, did we discuss this?
Oh my
and
God.
The right people bit too. Exactly who I wanted to hear their opinions on it. I got their like opinions because and it's so funny that she in particular didn't talk about it because she loves talking about stuff like that. And you love talking about stuff. And I know you're like plugged into the internet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, so it was crazy. But no, we can't talk about this when we 3 minutes and 21 minutes. We need its own show.
Yes. It does. And Arnold will be back for Just Chatting. When I get off here, I'll get his schedule and you will see him again. Make sure I put it, Arnold's Cash App information is in the banner. Make sure you bless our guest. He gives us so much information and comedy, and he actually led the show for me while I had to take a step back. So you know what? Sometimes when I can't make it, we'll have Uncle Arnold come in.
I do what I can.
Anyway, I love you all. Thank you again for sticking with me through the technical difficulties. I'll see you soon for something else. Bye. Oh, guys, because I got to give my computer a break, I moved the Nini Live to tomorrow. when I get off of here with you guys, she's going to take a nap. Hopefully not forever, but obviously I'm doing too much on her. So we got to give our girl a break. She's been a trooper, but we got to give her a break. So thank you all so much for joining us, and we will see you soon for something else. Bye. Come me the man I need.